How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another Wired Up TV interview. Before the interview starts, guys, I want to stress to please do your own research and have an open mind. Don't just believe one thing and just go on that one thing. Research everything, every corner, and make up your own mind and do real good due diligent, research and all that stuff. Do your due diligence. Please listen to the whole interview. I want to stress that I still do not believe that Akhil the MC is Tupac. I still do not believe that Akhil the MC is Tupac. I still don't believe that Charlie Tuna was Yaki Gaddafi, or that the other guys are other rappers. But I respect that theory and the people that do believe that, because none of us know what's really going on, right? We're just doing our research and giving you guys our opinions on what we think, okay? So just to let you guys know, me, Canby, and Fearlesstv have buried the hatchet. We're friends now. Got a lot of respect for those guys. So please be respectful and respect them, because Wired Up TV is about free speech, free thinking, and every theory is welcome here, okay? Every theory is welcome here. So we're not closed-minded. We're not a closed-minded community. So again, I don't believe this theory, but I do respect them, and I do honor their word as men, and I do respect free thinking and all that good stuff, okay? So again, guys, do your own research, keep you guys' head up, and do your own thing. Please listen to the whole interview. I can't stress that enough. Listen to the whole interview, okay, all the way to the end, and listen how beautiful free thinking is and how we can come to an understanding even if we don't believe in the same thing. Listen to the whole interview. Check out how beautiful it is when men come together and agree to be cordial and respectful towards each other. God bless you guys. I love those who love me. Stay wired up. In the words of Smokey, well, not yet. Just listen to the interview. It's the bomb interview, y'all. So, hope you enjoy it.
Yup, this is Fearlesstv. What's up?
All right, hold on, brother. I'm going to go ahead and merge you with Cam B and Todd. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Okay, Cam B, Todd, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, Fearless, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, we got everybody on the line.
Nice, man. All right, cool. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to, I think we should all try to mute our phones with, like, as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So if we're, let me see here. Damn, and of course, I don't even know how to mute on this phone.
We don't have to mute yours, Cam. If you can't do it, don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. If you guys can't do it.
I mean, as long as the rest of us do, we're not talking over each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can mute my phone.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Whoever can mute it, mute it. If not, it's all good.
All right, and then, Danny, how are you recording? Are you doing this, are you going to have the full recording for your channel as well?
Yeah, yep.
All right,
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, man, so so I'm going to start recording as well. So,
Go ahead, bro.
Sorry about the poor quality for the recordings, you guys. I'm doing this on my phone. So, you guys, this is Cam B. I think everybody could introduce themselves. I'm Cam B. I like to spread as much truth and awareness as possible. And I think I just want everybody to know at the end of the day that we're being lied and deceived. On a day-to-day basis, every single day of our lives. And it's always been that way. And we're really trying to expose this. This whole Tupac and the Kill thing is, they do this everywhere. This is not the only case. And
Exactly.
we just want people to wake up to this. So I'm Cam B. Go ahead, Fearless.
Yeah, this is Fearlesstv. I'm just somebody, just spreading truth, trying to wake people up. This is the deception that's going on, because we are being lied to every fucking day. Everything you see on the news, the media, is all fake.
This is Wired Up from Wired Up TV. Everybody knows me as Danny. You know, mine is the Tupac Alive channel. We just like to put out what we think is, well, our opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim for it to be the truth. My opinion, you don't believe in it, who care less, move on, push on. You know, I do it because that's what I believe in. And, you know, basically, that's it, man.
Cool. And I'm Todd, Wired Up TV contributor. I work with Danny pretty often on videos, and I'm kind of in the same boat as him. You know, everybody's got their own truth, and everybody has a right to share that with anybody they want. So it's important for me that everybody's able to speak their mind and put it out the way they want to put it out.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let you guys, you know, do your thing. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say this for my channel. For you guys that don't know who these two gentlemen are, it's Can Be. He has his own channel on YouTube. You know, Can Be. And then Fearlesstv also has his own channel on YouTube. Fearlesstv. You guys go ahead and check that out. Great channel for you guys that believe, you know, what their truth is. Go ahead and check it out. I've seen some of their videos just recently. They're pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching them, and I got much respect for these two gentlemen here. So we're gonna go ahead and let them tell you guys, you know, what they know, and let them enlighten you guys and open your guys' mind a little bit.
All right.
Start first, Can Be.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, I just want to start by saying, the bigger, you know, the lack of talk about AKIL the MC is beginning to get alarming at this point. And at this point, I also feel like the silence is speaking louder than the words. There's a reason why you don't know who Jurassic 5 is, the group that AKIL the MC belongs to. There's a reason why you really don't know that. There's a reason why you've never really heard of AKIL the MC. And that's all done on purpose. And we think that channels like yours, Wired Up TV, whether you know it or not, right? Whether you believe this or not, you are gatekeeping the truth in our eyes, in our opinion, because we've been researching this for, you know, extensively for a long time.
Yep.
And yeah, and I think that whether you know it or not, you are gatekeeping the truth, meaning you know, you're having people look in Malaysia or Cuba or whatever it is, whatever the hot topic may be, right? You're having people go down these rabbit holes where we're saying right now, we're saying stop. You don't have to keep looking, you know, in sewers for Tupac, okay? Like, we're telling everybody right now to stop doing all that. He's right in front of your face as AKIL the MC from Jurassic 5.
Yep, and the best way to hide is to hide in plain sight.
Okay. Oh, that's very interesting, guys. So why do you guys think Tupac faked his death?
Well, so okay, this goes back to the case of where it's going to be tough to really see eye to eye on this one, because I'll speak for myself, but I'm sure Fearless feels the same way. We don't think that Tupac was a real person.
Nope, not at all.
And what I mean by that is that Tupac, right, was a character in the 90s, and that character was being played out on the world stage, right, in front of our eyes, right? Okay, so Tupac being a character, that means that there was an actor who played the role of Tupac on the world stage. That same actor that played Tupac is now playing AKIL the MC in the group Jurassic 5. Okay.
Okay.
So before we start, we have to get we have to at least let your viewers know that we've come to the conclusion that Tupac was never a real person like you and I. That was a character. That's all he was.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's very... Yeah, I've heard this before on other channels, and not just channels. I mean, I've heard people tell me that that's what they believe in too. So it's not the first time I've heard it. Okay, well that's interesting, man. So why is Akhil the MC, or why is the character that played Tupac now playing Akhil the MC?
Fearless, I don't know if you want to go with that.
This is this is something that they do in Hollywood, and I just want to say this: Tupac is not the only death faker. It's thousands of death fakers out there, and this is something they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They give us these characters, kill them off, and they come back playing different roles. That's what they do. This has been going on for years and years. People are now just starting to wake up to this type of stuff. So, when people say they can't see that Akhil the MC is Tupac, I understand why people can't see it, because my first time when I seen Akhil the MC, I did not think he was Tupac. I laughed my fucking ass off. Let me tell you that. this is something that took me months to see this.
Yeah.
I didn't just wake up out of the bed and say Akhil the MC is Tupac. This took me months to see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people that are believing in that theory or truth, whatever the case might be, because I'm not claiming what I believe in is right. That's just what I believe in. But I think a lot of people that believe what you guys believe probably were the same, right? They probably didn't believe it at first, and then they started doing their research, and little by little, they started seeing, I guess, the truth, or whatever the truth is in to their eyes, right? But why do you guys think that that these actors are, or whatever the case might be, why do you think that they're doing that? Like, what is the motive?
Well, so what I've come to the conclusion of is, I think that they're doing this, they're pushing agendas on us. So whether we know it or not, we're being fed agendas to live by these characters. Yeah. Okay, that we end up idolizing them, we end up worshiping them. And let me tell you, I used to be in your shoes too. I used to worship this dude, man. Tupac, I wanted to be just like him.
Well, hold on. I don't worship Tupac. I just put that out there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't worship Tupac. Okay. All right, go ahead, brother. Sure. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No worries, man. So, yeah, I'll speak for myself then. I absolutely idolized him. Okay. And that was like who I wanted to be like. I wanted the girls, I wanted the weed, the drugs, the gang banging aspect of it was a whole nother thing. Yeah. And this was done on purpose. Okay. So this was done to glorify these things and influence young black men. And you know what? I'm not even keeping it as a racial thing. This was to influence every young man, especially the ones that we could identify with, the ones of color. And we identified with that, and that influenced all of our decisions on a day-to-day basis. And there are people that are locked up in prison to this day, if not dead, right? Okay. From these decisions that were heavily influenced by characters like Tupac, who are fed to us from whoever. I don't know why they do. I don't know where they're coming from, and I don't know why they do this. But some people say it's a government thing. I'm not going to go down that route because I don't know. I don't know who signs his checks. Yeah. Right. So that's all speculation. But what we have to wake up to is that this is what they're doing, you guys. Like, this is absolutely what they're doing, and we need to be aware of this. Like, I feel like we all deserve to know the truth. Yeah. It's up to us what we want to do with the truth after that. But we all deserve to know the absolute truth of what they're doing.
Yeah. So why do you guys think that Akhil's doing it? I mean, he doesn't rap about gangster rap, does he, or drugs a lot?
Well, he's supposed to be somebody else. He's not going to rap the same. He's not going to.
No, well, I know. But I mean, you guys are. Hold on. But you guys are saying though that these actors or whatever they are, they become these people to basically control, the young black, Hispanic, white, whatever male, to do what they want them to do, right? So, if Akhil is another actor and he's doing the same thing, what's the whole point? If he's not pumping no negative stuff.
Fearless, I don't know. Do you want to answer that?
So you're saying what's the point of this?
Yeah, well, what's the point what's the whole point of him faking his death, or being Tupac, or not faking his death, or if he was a character, what's the whole point of him stopping that, right? When he could have kept it going and doing more damage. What's the point of him stopping that and then becoming another rapper that looks like him a lot, but rapping completely different stuff and basically doing the exact same thing he was doing already, except different lyrics, I guess.
I mean, you gotta look at it this way. You're looking at a character. He's an actor on the world stage. So, you know what I'm saying? He's not. Of course, he's not going to sound the same, and he's not going to look the same because that just defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
A death faker would do anything to change their appearance. He'll do anything to sound different.
Yeah,
he
sure.
purposely dumbs down his flow to throw you off. And I don't know if you noticed, whenever he talks, he uses the term and stuff, to throw off the cadence of his voice because he sounds so much like Pac.
Yeah.
That's why he come on, man.
Right.
For real. Nobody talks like that.
Yeah, okay.
But,
okay, I know. But what's the point, though? So why is he
Yeah,
being a
I
killer?
think what Danny's trying to say is if these are, you know, if he was playing the character of Tupac and now he's playing the character of AKIL, without even arguing whether that's the case or not, what would AKIL's message be now versus what Tupac's message was? Well,
so honestly, I don't know because
There you
it's
go.
funny.
You don't know, but then you're pumping that out to people, but you don't know.
Wait, what do you mean?
What you just said.
I mean, I don't see.
I don't understand.
I don't see a public message coming from AKIL the MC, and I would think that if the actor that was playing Tupac, which in my opinion, I know you talked about the drugs and the guns, but anybody that's talked to him, he was almost, I'd say 50-50 on the positive messages that he shared. And so I don't understand how somebody could glorify those things and also flip the coin to get a public message out because it's a mixed message. But then I don't see any message, so to speak, for AKIL the MC as far as his music goes. And so if he's playing that character, there must be a narrative there for him.
Yeah, what's the point?
And I think that's what we're trying to ask.
Yeah, when you listen to like AKIL's messages as AKIL the MC today, all it is all these like innuendos to being Tupac and being another person.
Yeah.
Like all of his lyrics, if you actually read them, they're cryptic. And so if you go through like a bunch of like what they're talking about, it's actually so they're putting it in your face.
Yeah.
And so that's like, to me, I think that, and we'll get into this.
Okay.
But with the whole Jurassic 5 thing, it's just a government psyop. It's basically one government psyop that's thrown in your face, and you're being left.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. The only question that I was asking is, you know, I don't understand, and I'm trying to understand you guys. You know, I'm trying to respect what you guys are, you know, pumping out there. Even though I don't. But hold on, let me finish. Even though you guys don't believe, I mean, even though I don't believe in it or whatever, I'm trying to respect it. But the only thing I didn't understand, I understood everything else you guys were saying. It made a lot of sense, you know. But what I don't understand is that you guys are saying that Tupac was an actor, right? And his job was to basically corrupt the minds of young males to smoke weed, do drugs, gangbang, or whatever the case might be. So then he went away for whatever reason. I don't think you guys have talked about that yet, but whatever reason, he went away, and now he's playing AKIL the MC. So what I'm asking you guys is, what is his job as AKIL the MC? Is his job to just sound like Tupac, or I mean, what's his job? Because obviously when he was Tupac, his job was to corrupt the minds of young men, right? But now when he's AKIL the MC, what is his job now for the government to do?
Right. I couldn't answer that because I'm just at the end of the day, man. I mean, this is just doing, you know, regular ass research.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I mean, who knows why? I don't know what his agenda is at this point. But what I can tell you is that if you listen to his lyrics and all the stuff he talks about, it's related to being Tupac, and there's all these little innuendos that he uses, and he alludes to being Tupac and as AKIL the MC. And all of his songs, all the Jurassic 5 songs are very cryptic. And once you start to actually look at that, it'll start to make sense to it. To me, it seems like they're just kind of rubbing it in our faces.
Okay. So basically, okay. Okay.
So-
Hold on, Todd. Let me just
Yeah.
put this out there. So you don't think, and just putting it out there, just thinking open-minded here. You mean, isn't it possible that? I mean, anybody can see the resemblance between him and Tupac. I even say he kind of looks a lot like Tupac, right? He does, a lot like Tupac. I mean, I agree. But isn't it possible? And I'm just saying, isn't it possible that he knows he looks like Tupac, and he might be doing it on purpose? I mean, isn't that a possibility?
No.
So that's not possible?
Because
That's impossible?
No, listen. Maybe that could be possible if you took it at face value.
Okay.
But if you actually look into Jurassic 5 and everything, and look at the people that are surrounding AKIL, then it all makes sense. All of it makes sense, and you have to understand. And we'll get into this, like I said. But Charlie Tuna is Yaki Gaddafi from the Outlaws, Tupac's best friend growing up. Charlie Tuna is Yaki Gaddafi, who had a fake death in the 90s as Gaddafi in the Outlaws.
Yeah.
And now he's back with his best friend Pac in Jurassic 5.
Oh,
okay. Soup. So Soup, is going to be Biggie Smalls. So in the Jurassic 5 group.
Yep, that's him. Make no mistake about it.
And Danny, I know you're trying to be kind of funny, and I get it.
No, I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
I'm
Let's
just trying
get
to
to
make
it.
sure you
Let's
said
be
Biggie.
respectful. Hold on. Let's be respectful. So, like, we'll give you the floor.
Okay.
And when we're talking, like, please respect that.
Okay.
Because
apologize. Go ahead.
No, it's cool. I just want people to understand what you've been doing. Your diss video.
In your opinion, by the way.
No. Well, hold on. So on the diss video you made about me exposing the emails, you claim to be transparent to your audience, and none of that was true.
Okay.
So I just want to let people know.
So the emails weren't true?
Hold on. So I just
everybody, I think we're getting off base here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're trying
to have an open forum debate about this.
Yeah,
I agree, but
and talking about
I just see where that's going. So when you want to act childish like that and not include all the emails that were exchanged in our exchanges, that's being dishonest. So I don't appreciate you, with the little laughing and all that kind of stuff. That's cool, but mute your phone if you're going to do that. So let's move on and carry on here.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
Charlie Tuna is going to be Yaki Gaddafi from the group The Outlaws. Okay, that is 100% Charlie Tuna Yaki.
Well, you don't know that. Let's just say that.
So okay. Look
in your opinion. In your opinion.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
You gotta say that, bro. You gotta say that.
I don't know why we have to say that.
Because you haven't proved nothing. You haven't proved nothing. That's your opinion.
People can discern anything they want. They don't have to believe anything I say.
Okay, but that's your opinion, right? Let's just make that clear. That's your opinion, right?
You're not telling nobody.
Okay, so let me finish. So then we have
that.
Soup is Biggie. So Soup is Biggie. Biggie Smalls.
In your opinion.
We all know Biggie. They were all friends growing up. Pac, Biggie, Gaddafi, all these people.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're all in the group together today. And then you look at Mark 7, who is Eazy-E, the rapper Eazy-E, that had the fake death with AIDS in the 90s. All these people, they fake their deaths and their hoaxes. They're being used by the government, and now they're all in the group Jurassic 5 together. So there you have it. I'll step back for a second. Go ahead, you guys.
Okay, go ahead, Fearless.
I guess my first question on that would be, what besides circumstantial picture evidence can you show us that's concrete that links those guys to being the other guys?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. All you got to do is you got to look at the coincidences, because it's way too many coincidences. I started brushing it off at first. I didn't think he was Tupac. I just kept on running across all of these coincidences that just kept on piling up.
Yeah.
It's just way too many coincidences. It's too many.
Yeah.
It's not possible to get that many coincidences. Not at all.
Well, then if you want to look at the nitty gritty, take a look at their teeth. Take a look at everything matches up. Even on Biggie, the same lazy eye. He just lost a gang. He lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. As when he used to be Biggie, and now he's it looks like someone who had like a gastric bypass surgery, to me at least. And it's very possible, and we all are 100% in agreement that we know.
So my next question for both of you would be this: have you ever gone into public and had somebody mistake you for somebody else?
Yes, that's happened to me.
I mean, yes, that happened to me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Danny has a picture that I sent him, and he was blown away. So I grew up in a small town. There's probably less than 1,000 people in the town that I grew up. In kindergarten, his name was Chuck. We looked almost nearly identical. Okay, we're adults now, and we still look nearly identical. So is it a possibility that their looks are just similar to the other folks' looks? I'm not saying that you have to say that it 100% is the case. I'm just asking. There's billions of people in the world. There's 1.6 billion people in China alone.
Oh my God, yes.
Is it a possibility that these are just people that happen to look like other people?
China's a huge country, by the way. I just want to say that. But
yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like, that's pretty. Yeah, so there's a possibility that people look like other people. But then when you look at the buckets and buckets of coincidences that are happening when you look at these people and who they used to be linked to and who they used to be in the 90s, there's no more coincidences. There's no more it could be. No, you have to understand and take everything in and realize that you're being lied to.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. I guess my next question would be to both of you guys, and I'm going to ask Danny this question too. Can be, how many Tupac shirts have you owned in your life?
0.
Okay, how about you, Fearless?
Maybe you had about 1 or 2.
Okay, Danny, how about you?
In my whole life?
In your whole life?
Huh. 2.
Just a rough estimate.
2.
Okay, so I'd say I'm probably at about 10.
Damn.
And I asked that question because I know that sometimes in your videos, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but sometimes you use the reference of this person's wearing a Tupac shirt, that person's wearing a Tupac shirt. I was in Walmart yesterday, and they had 42, I counted them, knowing that we were going to do this interview, 42 Poetic Justice shirts with Tupac on there. And so
42.
I respect that you guys.
42, that's a very telling number.
That's a lot.
I counted them because I knew that we were going to be having this interview.
Oh, okay. That's a lot, though.
So I know that you guys have used that as direct evidence. I'd like to hear how wearing a Tupac T-shirt or an Eazy-E T-shirt directly links to them being that person, or is it?
I would like to address this.
Sure.
So you just claimed that I said I'm using that as direct evidence.
Talk.
Well, it was either, I don't recall if it was you or Fearless, but one of you guys said, look, he's wearing a shirt. How much more obvious can they make it?
Yeah, I've said something like that. So what I'm saying is you're implying that I'm using that as direct evidence. I'm saying no. I'm saying that this is here we are again with another coincidence.
Oh, okay.
There's too many coincidences. You guys need to wake
up. So far, let me tell you this, so far I counted over 100 different fucking coincidences.
That's a lot of coincidence.
It is a lot of coincidence.
It is a lot. Let's go ahead and agree on
that.
No,
so I know that the running joke with you, Danny, is that you want to make it seem like, oh, we're just here to say coincidences. No,
I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm trying to be
no,
peaceful.
I've seen the videos. Listen.
We can't.
Let me finish.
We can't assume.
I'm trying to be respectful, dude.
This is.
Oh my God.
This is continually happening.
I'm trying to be respectful to y'all, man. But whatever.
We gotta.
So can I finish though? Like, what are y'all doing?
Oh yeah.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop assuming what everybody else is thinking.
Yeah, go ahead. Cam, go ahead. Finish.
Sorry. I don't even know where I was, bro. But,
you said something about coincidence that I laughed or something like that.
Well, yeah, because I understand that. You think like, oh, all KMB is gonna do is say, oh, it's just a coincidence, and I'm telling you. When are you guys going to stop calling it a coincidence?
I never did, by the way.
There are too many. The odds of all of these things that we've compiled over not even not even years of research. This is just us basically doing little searches on the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
And finding out all these things, guys.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to understand that you're being lied to, and that is hard. That's very hard for any one of us to explain. Like, there's no way for me to just go up to someone and say, "Hey, Tupac is AKIL the MC," and they're gonna automatically believe that.
Yeah, of course not.
They're not.
Right.
This takes. You actually have to sit down, and you have to listen.
Yeah.
You have to watch. You have to trust your eyes, because they're deceiving you. They've altered the noses, they've changed the eyes, they've had surgery. It looks to me like they've had surgeries to the faces a little bit just to tinker with it here and there, but they leave out, just obvious things like the bottom teeth on AKIL are the exact same as Tupac's. I mean, that's same. Yeah, the list goes on, but what I'm saying is like, you have to understand the fact that you're being lied to. And these coincidences just cannot be explained away anymore. Like, we've come to the point where we said, "Hey, wait a minute." And then when you take that into effect, like if you look up Vlad TV, right?
Yeah.
He is always interviewing. He's like I equate him to a channel like yours. Always coming up with the latest Tupac theory, right? The latest Tupac conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
Always. And they're always leading people in, like, chasing their tails, right? And just going down different rabbit holes. And then when you look at it though, hold on. So the funny part is, with all these coincidences that we've talked about and that we've researched, why isn't it one time you have never ever heard Vlad TV mention AKIL the MC? Why is that?
I don't know. We have to ask him.
Oh yeah, not only that, he's best friends with the Outlaws. But guess what? The Outlaws don't mention AKIL the MC. You don't have no picture.
Yeah, that's true. I've never heard them mention him.
That's just crazy as hell. He admitted out of his own mouth that he hangs out with the Outlaws, but they never mentioned AKIL the MC. That don't make any sense. And then on top of that, AKIL the MC, he lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and Tupac just happened to have a house in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's true. I've never heard them mention him. That is true.
What's the odds of that?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, they don't even talk about the group Jurassic 5.
You're right.
And so really quick, what they did was, I never heard of Jurassic 5 in my life, you guys.
Oh,
ever.
me either.
Never.
Me either.
I heard Jurassic 5.
Danny, are you gonna let me talk?
I'm agreeing with you guys. I never heard of him.
Okay, but I think you're being cute. So I just want to have the floor for a second, okay?
So you're calling me cute or what? The fuck? You calling me cute, bro? What the fuck? I'm agreeing with you, man. Hey, why are you so you kind of have like women tendencies, bro. You kind of act like a woman a little bit, can't you?
Listen. Because of the exchange and the keyboard warrior that you are, that you sending me those emails, bro. You're really pushing me.
Okay.
Like this is it's no. Like let me tell you, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, man. I was shivering. All right, go ahead.
All right, so let me get back to the facts. So,
hold on, wait. You've done enough talking. It's my turn. You guys been talking a lot. Now, the question that I wanted to ask you, can be, is hold on. Let me finish. The question I wanted to ask you, Mr. Can Be and Mr. Fearlesstv, is I hear everything that you guys are saying, and I'm not calling them a coincidence. I'm not trying to be cute like you call me, Can Be. That you're saying that I'm cute. I'm not trying to be cute. Thank you for that, by the way. I'm not trying to be cute or anything like that, okay? I agree, and this is straight up. I've never heard the Outlaws mention the name and all that stuff, man. You guys are right about that, okay? With that all being said, I'm not saying that what you guys are saying is not true. There's a lot of crazy coincidences, and I don't mean crazy like they're crazy like you guys are crazy. I mean, they're trippy-ass fucking coincidences, you know what I'm saying? And I agree with that. Okay, with that being said, and I emailed this to you, Can Be, and I told you, if we're going to have this discussion, okay, I don't want to just keep talking about the same old stuff that's always talked about on the internet. Look at the nose, and look at this, and look at that, which, by the way, are good arguments, not trying to talk trash, okay? But, and I told you on the email, what evidence, solid evidence, not just your opinion, by the research that, and you said it yourself, you've done very little research, okay? In your opinion, all right, what concrete evidence, well, not even in your opinion, show me some concrete evidence, man, concrete evidence that proves your theory to be true, because you guys saying it's true. So what is, tell me that. I mean, you got to show me something, brother.
So I understand. So, Danny, I know that you need concrete evidence.
Of course, because I'm not a dumbass.
And what I'm here to tell you is that's not possible without him taking off his fake nose.
Then there you go. Then you're just talking, brother. You're just talking, brother. That's all you're doing.
Can I finish, or are we
Can I finish? Can I finish? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Cat B. You sound like Michael Carlin and shit, bro. Hello.
Fearless, would you mind picking up?
Yeah, what was we talking about? What was the question you had, Danny?
Okay, so I asked Can B, and you too, Fearless. Okay, I asked you guys. Okay, I'm hearing what you guys are saying, and you know what, Fearless? I really think that you're more of like an adult. Like, I don't know how old Can B is, but he sounds real young, bro. You're more of a man, I believe, you know, because he's over here calling me cute and shit. So I don't know about Can B. But you sound more like you're more grounded, bro. And I hear what you're saying, and you make a lot more sense, okay? So what I'm telling this young man here is,
what we doing, man?
I hear what you guys are saying, right? I hear you, Fearless. I hear you, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? Dude, just by the way you speaking, you sound like you a smart motherfucker. That's just plain out honesty, man. And so does Can B, by the way. He sounds intelligent.
Well, I appreciate
of course. And I watch, like I said before, I watch y'all channel, man. You guys have good ass shit. And I tell my viewers, because they're going to hear this, you guys need to check them out, okay? Okay. With that being said, guys, okay, Fearless.
What's up?
Without it being just your opinion and little research that you've done, because Can B said it himself, he's done very little research. He said it like 2 or 3 times. Very little research, okay? Without just talking, I want you guys to show me concrete evidence that's gonna prove this to be true. Because if not, you guys just sound like kooks, man. Y'all just talking.
All right, I wanna ask you this, Danny. What type of concrete evidence do you need at this point? We just pointed out all of these different coincidences.
That's not evidence. Coincidence is not evidence, Fearless. If you go to a court of law, let me ask you this, Fearless. If you go to the court of law, Fearless, let me finish. If you go to a court of law, right, and the police picks you up, a cop picks you up, you're walking down the street, right, and you know this, Fearless, because I'm assuming that you're African American, right, Fearless?
Of course, I'm a black man.
All right. Well, I'm Mexican, bro. Well, I'm Mexican, so we know, brother, how hard it is to walk down these motherfucking streets without these fucking cops thinking that we look like some other motherfucker just because we're fucking a minority. Okay?
Oh, you already know.
All right. So if a fucking cop picks you up and says, you murdered this motherfucker, you look like the fucker on the camera from Circle K shooting this motherfucker. You're coming down here with me. They put you in a court of fucking law and they convict you with nothing but fucking coincidences, bro. Are you going to be happy, brother?
Of course I won't be happy about that.
Okay, what are you going to want? You're going to want concrete evidence. You're going to tell them, show me I did that motherfucking shit or let me free. That's what we're talking about here. Yeah. That's what we're talking about here, Fearless. And I'm pushing out Can B because he sounds like a youngster to me, bro. And just by looking at his videos, he's just a youngster, bro. So I'm speaking to you right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Show me some concrete evidence, Fearless. Concrete, bro. And you could text it to me. And this dude has my phone number because I ain't scared like, dude, having to buy a burner. You got my number, dog. You can send me photos, send me DNA, whatever, something.
No, I don't think Akhil will ever want to take his DNA.
By the way, I know Akhil the MC is my friend, by the way.
I mean, a lot of people talk to Akhil the MC. I talked to Akhil the MC.
There you go. Well, then try to get him then.
He actually contacted me a few times in the comments.
Okay, there you go.
He contacted me quite a few times. But you're saying you concrete evidence, right? I mean, what type of concrete evidence do you need?
I just told you. I don't know. You tell me, brother. You're the one claiming this to be true. You tell me. You bring that up to me. Because I asked Can B. before we went on this damn discussion, and I asked him, and I got the emails, and you know what? I'll go ahead and show all the emails, which, by the way, the rest of the emails between me and this young man are just talking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This and this and that, or you said this, or you said that. So I'll go ahead and post all those emails, right? But, you know what I'm saying? But I even told him, I go, can be, if we're going to have this discussion, I don't want to waste nobody's time, bro. Okay? I don't want to waste nobody's time. If we're going to have this discussion,
can we get back on
show me some concrete evidence.
Can we get back on topic, please?
Show me some concrete evidence, okay, that this is true, or I don't want to just talk because y'all telling me shit. That's just your opinion, bro. That's all that is, your opinion. You guys ain't got nothing else.
It's not just me that's saying this, there's a lot of people that's saying this.
And so what? So what? Where's the evidence, bro?
You can't. How much more evidence do you need?
I need concrete evidence, not just fucking computer pictures.
Something concrete would be the teeth. They match.
That's not concrete evidence, bro.
It's not concrete? Okay.
No. Concrete evidence will be if you go to a fucking dentist, all right, and he takes the whole molars in the mouth and everything, then goes to get Tupac's or whoever and shows me it's both the same person. That's concrete, not just your fucking opinion or, oh, look, the teeth look the same on a picture. That's not concrete. Can't be grow up, bro.
The thing about teeth, too, is I know you guys talked about facial reconstruction, gastro bypass. Teeth are the easiest thing to change. So it doesn't make sense to me that they would go through facial reconstruction and gastro bypass surgery, get a few inches lopped off their legs so that they're 5'2" and not 5'10", but wouldn't take the time necessary to change their teeth so that they weren't similar.
Well, I want to say, in my investigations, most death fakers keep the same set of teeth. That's one thing they don't change. The teeth is always the same.
In your investigation, in what?
You're looking at a death faker, you got to pay attention to the teeth.
Fearless. In your investigation, in what?
What you mean? Researching death fakers. That's what I do.
Researching what now?
Like researching death fakers.
That's not. Oh, come on, Fearless. Researching that. Come on, bro. I thought you meant real evidence, dog. You talking about computer shit, bro?
Bro, I spent the last 7 months studying this shit, bro. It's him.
So now you're a professional, or what? So now you can go to. Come on,
you might not see it, bro. Come on, bro. You might not see it, bro, but it's true. Maybe one day you will open up your eyes.
Hell nah, because that shit is cuckoo. You have no evidence, bro.
That it's foul. And what evidence do you have that he's not Tupac? Can I ask you that?
What evidence do I have that he's not Tupac?
Yeah, what's the evidence? What evidence do you have? Pictures?
That Akhil is not Tupac?
Yeah, what evidence do you have?
Because he's not Tupac.
That's evidence? Because
I don't need evidence. He's not Tupac.
Oh my God. Okay. Yo.
I mean, I've shared pictures.
He's not Tupac. What the fuck you mean? What evidence?
The fuck? I want to ask you this. What the fuck does
I've shared pictures and links on both your websites of Jurassic 5 before they were Jurassic 5, when Rebels and Rhythm was AKIL and Soup.
Rebels of Rhythm is bullshit. That's just bullshit.
Hey, Fearless. So you tell me Tupac was like 5'10", so why is he now 5'2" if he's AKIL the MC?
5'10". If you go online and search it up, it says he's 5'9", not no 5'10". Tupac.
Okay, AKIL the MC is 5'2", so how did he become that shorter then?
AKIL said he was 5'3", not 5'2".
Okay, so he was 5'9", now he's 5'3". How did he do that?
What are you talking about? Tupac was not tall.
No. You just said it just came out your mouth. Tupac was 5'9" and AKIL is 5'3". How did he do that?
What you mean?
What do you mean? Well, you just heard what I mean, fool.
Bro, listen to me, nigga. Listen to me, bro. It's certain cameras and it's certain pictures.
Nah. Explain to me for real. How did he do that? Not certain cameras, certain angles, none of that. You just said Tupac was 5'9" and AKIL is 5'3". No, you just contradicted yourself, brother.
They said, no, you're not listening to me, bro. Bro, they said he was 5'9", but in reality, he was actually shorter than 5'9".
Okay, now in reality, he was shorter than 5'9". Who said that?
What do you mean who said that?
How do you know that he was shorter than 5'9"? How do you know he was shorter than 5'9"?
Bro, I know people that actually met this man.
And I do too. But what does that got to do with anything? How do you know? What?
I think there's actually a picture of Tupac back in the 90s. Yeah, and they're like the same height.
Tupac and Eazy-E are the same height?
Brother, there's a picture of him standing side by side next to Eazy-E. He's damn near the same height.
Okay, and
that's my question. Hold on, my question to you guys is then, if you're using photo evidence, then why would you negate the photo evidence that is of Jurassic 5 where they're against the wall and Soup and
exactly
the rest of those guys are against the wall and they're at least a foot taller than AKIL the MC.
Exactly.
But when you see pictures of Yaki and Tupac, they're almost the same size. When you see pictures of Suge, MC Hammer, and Snoop Dogg, he fits right into the 5'10" section. But
yeah, those pictures are
that
not
photo
usable.
evidence doesn't count because it's been fixed. Is it possible that the government is leading you guys to believe the opposite, and that you guys are falling for the government scandal?
So I don't know. Like, this is the part of the discussion where it's like, I understand it's funny to you guys.
It is very funny to me, man.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm asking you a direct question.
I am.
So,
it's very funny to
I
me.
can show you photo evidence of them being much, much taller
Y'all retarded.
So
than AKIL the MC. And I can show you photo evidence of Tupac next to Suge, MC Hammer, and Snoop Dogg.
But that's not real.
Showing that it's there. How is my photo evidence not real?
But yours is.
And your photo evidence is real.
Oh, no, bro, Todd. Duh. You don't know, bro? It's because the government is doing that to fool us, Todd. Come on, dude. Get with the program, bro. Yeah, it's this big conspiracy to get Tupac to act like somebody and then become the exact same thing, bro. Come on. Duh.
I mean, I'm asking a legit question here. You just said that you could show me photo evidence of Tupac
Go ahead, explain, bro.
next to
Canby,
EVD.
please explain, Canby, please. It's the cute guy talking.
So, okay, we'll get rid of the cute talk. We'll get rid of the email talk. Let's just get back on track, you guys. I do apologize for that. So, if we could all agree to just stick to the facts, so let's get to it, okay?
Hey, Canby, how old are you, bro?
I asked you a
Canby?
direct question related to the fact. You said that hold on, you said, we're sticking to the facts. You said that you could show me a photo of Tupac next to Eazy and they're the same height. And I told you I can show you one with AKIL and the entire Jurassic 5 group against the wall, and Tupac with Snoop and MC Hammer and Suge Knight, and the averages are right there, 5'10", 6'3", according to the internet. I'm asking you, how is your photo evidence admissible, but my photo evidence is not?
So, Todd, what all this should be telling you, that you're being fucked with. All of it. So now,
But you're not being fucked with, right?
Because we have man. Listen,
I mean, that's what I'm asking you. You're saying we're being messed
You
with.
make no sense, Canby. Can't you hear yourself talking, bro? How old
Well,
are you, Canby?
let's let him explain. I asked a direct question.
Direct.
Explain to me how several photos of Tupac and several photos of AKIL the MC, including going all the way back to Rebels and Rhythm, clearly different height differences comparatively. And it goes back to Danny asking, how did he go from 5'9" to 5'3"? And you said, I've got a photo with Eazy-E and Tupac next to each other in the same height. I get that. Eazy-E was listed at 5'3". Okay? So I'm with you there, but I'm just asking, how is your photo evidence more concrete than any other photo evidence?
I didn't say it was.
Thank you. Thank you, Canby. That's the first mature thing you said, young man.
I don't even know what you guys are even getting at anymore, but
I know you don't. That's the
so
problem,
at this
Canby.
point, we just.
That's the problem
Okay,
with you,
so-
Canby. Look, dog, that's the problem with you, youngster. That you come on here thinking you know it all because you got a
I
computer,
don't.
bro.
I never claimed that at all.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Nobody said they knew it all.
Hey, Fearless, I didn't throw you a bone, dog. Hold on. Hey, Canby, you go on here talking about like you know it all, bro, right? In reality, bro, all you got is a couple of pictures and a bunch of coincidences, which I agree with you. It's a lot of coincidence. I agree. Okay, yeah. But see, I'm a 32-year-old man, brother, and I don't fucking make my decisions and my beliefs over fucking coincidence, bro. Because that's what ignorant motherfuckers do, okay? And little kids do, bro. I go on shit with concrete evidence. And good question by Fearless. What's your evidence or whatever that Tupac isn't AKIL the MC? There is none, right? But there is no evidence that he is either. What's the argument here? And I told you in the beginning, Canby, I told you this, bro. I got no problem with your theory, dog. Y'all came after me. I never knew who the fuck y'all motherfuckers were, okay? I never knew who you guys were until my buddy Todd brought it up. They go, hey, bro, these two fools are making videos about you. So y'all came after me, right? So you guys are trying to prove that he is. The ball's on your court. You got no fucking evidence, bro. You got none. I got plenty of subscribers that believe what you believe, and I never blocked them or disrespected these men. But you two weenies think that you can go after somebody you don't even know, bro. All right? And attack a motherfucker on what his opinion is. And go back to all my videos. I say, this is my opinion. It doesn't mean it's true. Y'all make up your own fucking minds. That's what a real motherfucker says to people, bro. Not, hey, I know the truth and these two motherfuckers don't know shit. Go look at my record. I only attack motherfuckers that attack me, bro. Because I leave these motherfuckers the fuck alone. Because I'm a grown-ass man, bro. And I'm after money. Not this little childish YouTube shit, dog. So I emailed you, and I'm sorry for going back to this, but I asked you again. If you ain't got no concrete evidence, bro, don't waste my fucking time, bro. Because I got better shit to do than to talk to some little kid about this shit, dog.
Okay, so are we going to continue on a discussion here, or you don't want to talk anymore?
Go ahead. But I want some concrete evidence, bro. Go ahead. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Fearless, you know, I'll let you speak, Fearless, because I'll just try to gather up some more, I don't know, evidence.
You ain't going to gather up shit. You ain't going to gather up shit, bro. You ain't going to gather up nothing.
So Danny, how about this? Why don't you ask me a question, okay? So what is it that you would like to know? Why do you think I feel that Akhil the MC is Tupac? Is that pretty much your only question?
Well, no, I already know why. You already explained to me why. Because of
and you're the one that wanted to make this interview happen.
Yeah,
you're the one that said you wanted to debate with us and not bring in any evidence.
Look, can be. Let me tell you something, bro.
Look what's being thrown my way, though. We can't even get back to Jurassic 5 and AKIL, can we? Can we? So can we get back to that now or no?
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk.
Cool. All right. So no more of that kind of stuff, you guys. Let's agree for the last time. All right. We're moving on. Jurassic 5.
All of a sudden.
So you have to understand. Again, where we're coming from is that we used to think the same way you guys did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
remember when I came.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Hello.
So, I forgot what I was saying. So
you guys used to think like we did?
So, and when I started looking into like the whole, you know, I was always looking at like, damn, maybe Tupac is alive in Cuba. You know, like I was looking like maybe he is alive in Malaysia. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I would fall victim to those like internet theories and you know what I mean, and look at these pictures and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I finally realized, I was like, wait a minute, like I was looking through the comments and I don't know whose video it was, but it was something like I just kept hearing that name Akhil the MC pop up, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, there's no way, right? So, and I thought I looked at every lead there was, you know, Casanova and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I've seen it all. And then I looked at this, you know, finally they kept saying Akhil the MC is Tupac. And I said, there's no way. And I looked it up. And just like you guys, I looked at it and I said, hell no. Yeah. I remember I just like man, come on. This is bullshit. There's no way Akhil, this dude with dreads, this little midget, is Tupac. There's no way, right? And then I find out,
by the way, short people got some dynamite. But go on.
What's that?
I said, by the way, short people got dynamite. You know, they can box. From my experience. Anyway, sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I was just like, man, you know, that's how I started, and I was always putting it down, you know, and I was woke, what I thought was woke, you know, to a lot of these conspiracies that are out there, you guys. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this. But, you know, and I looked and I was just like, there's no way. I looked at it again. I couldn't see it. I could not understand what people were talking about with AKIL. And then finally, I looked at a video and I want everybody to please look at this video on YouTube while it's still up. It's called, all you have to do is type in AKIL, AKIL, and then the word bus, BUS. So AKIL bus. It's on. It's a segment of like some guy went on his tour bus, Jurassic 5's tour bus, and was filming AKIL. And this was in the early, I want to say probably around like 2014 or 15 or so.
Okay.
And on that video, that's the one where I had a physical reaction. I remember what happened. I remember dropping my phone and my stomach sank. And I said, shit. I said, that is Tupac. And what happens is in that video, he is, so, you know, that's an actor, right? Playing the role of AKIL the MC today.
In your
in
opinion,
that video, I'm sorry?
in your opinion, right?
I don't know why we have to keep saying that, but so yeah.
You don't know.
So yeah,
you don't know why we have to keep saying that?
Can anyone decipher for themselves what I mean?
Come on, bro. But
I know what video you're talking about. So let's let him continue on.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Canby. Sorry,
I've seen this video.
Danny, can you mute your phone?
No, I cannot.
So yeah, on that
like it,
video, I
hang
was
up,
watching
motherfucker.
it, just like the. I'm sorry.
I said, if you don't like it, hang up. You asked to do
so-
an interview with me, fool.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So, and then on that video, I'm just watching it. I'm just like, man, like there's got to be like, what is it? And I had that feeling, and it hit me. And you guys have to watch it. If you're really a Tupac,
I watched it. What is it? What is it in the video that hit you so hard? I've seen that video.
right? In that video, you're gonna notice that AKIL's mannerisms, the way he uses his hands when he speaks, and this is coming from anybody that's like a real Tupac fan and used to watch interviews and all that.
Yeah.
I was that guy.
Me too.
And when you see AKIL on the tour bus, you can tell that he's had to work on his speech. He's had to work on his body language, everything to throw you off. And that was still early on. And there were so many mannerisms that kept popping up out of nowhere, man. You guys just have to watch that. And that's the one that did it for me. And it's the voice as well. He didn't change his voice at all in that video. And if you look at a lot of like older AKIL the MC interviews, you'll notice that he's been working on his speech throughout the years. Because when he first started doing these interviews, there are so many telltale signs that it's Tupac. I mean, it's scary. It's scary, you guys. So,
So
definitely,
a YouTube video
that's
changed your
on the
mind,
tour
Canby?
bus. I just want to ask a quick question about it. So on the tour bus, it's 2014. The actor that's playing Tupac in 1996 switches to AKIL the MC, right? And his mannerisms are like Tupac's.
Wait. Oh,
But he's had 18 years to learn not to use his mannerisms.
Hold on. Wait, can you go back to what you just said though? You said in '96 he switched. Can you repeat that? How you started?
Yeah, I'm going by your theory. That's not my word.
Yeah, he's going by your theory, guy. Genius.
I'm throwing your theory back at you.
Right. Can you repeat that though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying in 1996, an actor playing Tupac died or changed or whatever to AKIL the MC and has 18 years to get rid of these mannerisms, but isn't able to do that.
I think that just the way that the internet has evolved since, like, you know, of course, since after Pac died, there's so much more, like, there's so many more, like, in-your-face interviews, and, you know what I mean? I don't think that they were really expecting that, and now we're, you know, YouTube, they're still on YouTube, obviously. You could go take a look, and now what you're able to do is, you know, you could pause these videos, you could dissect them, you know, replay them, and those little mannerisms keep popping out, you know, in all these things. And that to me, you know, that's more telling than anything else.
Todd,
Okay, so
I'll flip the script. Guys. So the government is not smart enough to take that video off the internet?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's still up there. Like, to me,
you don't know.
I think at this point, if they were to take it off, that would kind of be a little alarming at this point.
Yeah, that's what
if you go to the,
I'll flip the script real fast, Camby.
Wait. And I just want to say, if you guys go to that video, go through the comments, man. There are so many people waking up and spreading the truth about it.
I'm not saying that there's not comments, but that's not factual evidence. And I can tell you this: 2 years ago, with the company that I work for, we went to Las Vegas and we saw the Michael Jackson show. And it's obviously not Michael Jackson in this show, but the guy had his mannerisms down. So is it possible on flipping the script that Akhil the MC got word of this theory and decided to ride for some more clout on his end to try to sell some more record sales, which I don't think he did by any means. But is it possible that he purposely threw those in to try to get people to think that so more Jurassic 5 sales would happen? Is that a possibility?
Is that a possibility? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. All right. Well, now, okay. So let's get this straight. So Tupac Shakur, which let's just go on with the theory that these two gentlemen believe, is an actor, right? So the government, because that's what they're saying that happened, the government put an actor to play Tupac to corrupt everybody's mind. So they pull him off Tupac, right? They pull him off Tupac, and then they make him to be Akhil the MC, right? And to do what? I don't know. I don't think you guys have explained that yet. But to do whatever. Oh, no. You said that you didn't know what, right? To do something, right? So this is the works of the government, but they're not smart enough to take off a video off YouTube. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Fearless, you want to answer? I don't.
And then, hold on. And then, by the way, can be so a YouTube video like that changed your mind, dude?
So yeah, that was like kind of the straw that broke the camel's back on that one. When I saw it, it was like, you know, I was looking at it for so long, and I could see all the resemblances. I knew what I was looking at was like I was right. You know, instinctively, you know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that video, that's what tied it all together for me. And that's how I was able to see, like, oh, okay, yes, this is absolutely the same person. And it also shows you the lengths that these people go through to keep this deception going. You know what I mean? They're photoshopping like pictures and video of Akhil, like as a younger child now, and he's been coming out with a lot of it lately because he knows that the word is getting out, and so like now they're photoshopping a bunch of
yeah,
pictures.
that's why, right? It's not because he's trying to disprove your fucking crazy ass theory, right? It's not because of that. It's because he knows it's true.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
He's doing it because he knows what you guys are saying about him. Smart guy.
But yeah. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What was that?
I said he's pumping out the pictures. He's pumping out the pictures now. Is it a possibility? All right, let's go ahead and say that. Is it a possibility that the reason those pictures are coming out is because he's seen more and more channels, more and more people believing this bullshit, and he's trying to disprove you guys? Look, I was alive at the same time Tupac was alive. Look, dude, I'm fucking 5'3", 5'2", whatever. Look, dude, you know, I'm from South Central. Look, we're alive at the same time. Look. That's a possibility, right? Can we agree on that?
I don't even know what you said. Like, but anyways, what I was trying
I mean, I'll go ahead and repeat it then.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and repeat it.
Is it possible that Akhil's coming out with this stuff because he's tired of people saying that he's Tupac because he's not, and so he's trying to disprove this theory to get it out of everybody's heads because he wants to be Akhil the MC. Because I guarantee you right now, if somebody came out and were saying, pretending to be me, and people were saying somebody else was me, I'd be pissed off and I'd be trying to clear my name any way that I could because I'm Todd Whithauer. I don't hide behind any other name. And it's on every single video. That's who I am.
Right.
And if somebody was trying to pretend to be me,
all right, let's
I would definitely try to
Fearlesstv talk a
disprove
little
that.
bit too, guys. Fearless, so you can go ahead and talk too, brother.
What was you guys saying? Say that one more time.
So basically, what I asked you guys, and it can be kind of said for you to answer, is I was asking that you guys believe that Tupac was an actor put there by the government to corrupt the minds of young men, took it off Tupac, then made him Akhil the MC, right?
Yep, I killed the MC. That's what his name really means. I killed the MC.
Okay, so yeah, so his name means I killed the MC.
In
right.
the word AKIL is the Machiavelli.
Okay. Yeah. That's. I think that's true, right? Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What's the
true.
odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
There's a
I'm
lot.
not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's concrete evidence. What's the odds?
Okay. Well, okay. So let's go ahead and agree on this. All right. So we've been, kind of arguing. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and agree on this. Okay. What you guys believe is basically your opinion, right? Because you guys have done your research. You've seen a lot of coincidence, a lot of evidence that in your mind is, concrete or big enough.
Solid enough for you.
Huh? Yeah.
Solid enough for them.
Yeah. Solid enough for you to convince you guys that Akhil the MC is Tupac or the actor or whatever. But let's go ahead and agree that that's your opinion and you have no concrete evidence to prove that. Can we agree on that?
So we're going to ask you this though.
Okay.
What would you consider to be concrete evidence in your opinion?
Okay. In my opinion, for me, and I'm just speaking for me, to believe a theory like this, all right, it would have to be more than just two gentlemen going on the internet, looking up pictures and videos on YouTube and saying, oh, look, that looks like this guy. Or look at his teeth. Or look at that. Or look at this. Or, the government's doing this. Now, concrete evidence will be like something concrete. Like, you get the man, Akhil, to either come out, you know what I mean? Or you fucking, you unravel the government's conspiracy. The government comes out and says, hey, look, we did this. Or something concrete, man. You feel me? Something that will make any man with a brain be like, oh, okay, this is true. Because I'm just speaking for me, man. You feel me? Nobody can change my mind on just basically, some internet stuff and like that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be concrete. You know what I mean? Something that you could use, for example, in court to convict somebody. You know what I'm saying? Something like DNA or something concrete, man. Something other than just pictures and just your opinion. Because basically what this comes down to is this is just your guys' opinion. That's all it is your opinion by the research that you've done. Correct?
And that's okay.
And that's okay,
you guys
yes.
can have your opinion.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. And by the way, let me just say, it's a good-ass opinion to have because there is a lot of coincidence, guys. I'm not saying that you all, whatever. It's your guys' opinion, and just because you guys believe this doesn't make you less man, doesn't make you crazy, doesn't make you none of that. Right?
Man, I tried not to believe it, to be honest with you. And you want to know what's crazy?
What's up, bro?
I used to actually be in. You said what?
I said, yeah, what's up, brother?
And you want to know what's crazy about this Wired Up TV? I used to actually be inside the comments defending Akhil the MC, saying, stop saying he's Tupac, he's not Tupac. Stop saying he's Tupac.
Yeah.
So just because we don't have concrete evidence, it doesn't mean it's not true.
But it doesn't mean it's true either.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's true either. I agree with you, yes. Just because you don't have concrete evidence does not mean it is not true. I 100% fucking agree with you there, brother. But it doesn't make it true either.
I mean, we're probably not going to ever get concrete evidence.
Yeah, you know what? And I agree with you.
It went pretty far.
Yeah.
It went far, bro. So no way that we're going to be able to have 100% concrete evidence.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers went far. They went far with this one, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I agree. I really don't think we will ever have concrete evidence. And, like I tell everybody on my videos, what I'm saying, and I've said it 100 times, man. The reason I do YouTube and I started to do YouTube in the beginning was because it was like a therapy for me, bro. A way to escape, you know what I'm saying? Do something, kind of just talk about Tupac, because I've always been a Tupac fan, you feel me? And I've always told people on my videos, Man, what I say is not to be taken as the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is my channel, bro. I'm talking about what I want to talk about and what I think is my truth. Y'all do your own research and figure out your own fucking truth. So you guys have your truth, right? And it doesn't make you guys wrong, right? You guys are not wrong, because I have a lot of people on my channel that email me, bro, and I still talk to this very day, that believe what you guys believe. And they're always telling me, YALL TV, you fucking, Danny, man, you crazy, bro. You believe in the dumbest shit and this and this and that. You crazy, check this out. And I always take the time to look at it and go, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I respect your opinion, bro. I don't believe it, but I respect it. And we move on. You feel me? And
But I can tell you guys this about Danny. I probably emailed Danny probably at least 4 times a week.
Hold on, Todd, hold on. But just let me finish. Just let me finish what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But the problem that I have, though, for real, is when people that do not know me make videos about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
you gotta understand.
And call me. Hold on. And call me out and call me a liar and say that I'm doing this and that and this and that or whatever. You know, that I do have a problem with it, because you guys don't know me, right? You guys just watch me on YouTube and on my channels. I clearly and I try to even say even more now, because you guys are not the first ones, man. I've had Pool come out on me and all kinds of people. Some guy named what's his name? Jesse Pool, some YouTuber, and all kinds of other people come out on me. So you guys are not the first, but you know, y'all, you know, and I always say this on all my videos. What I say, I'm not trying to tell y'all that it's true. I have no concrete evidence that this shit is true. I'm just saying, just like what you guys are saying. Look at all these freaking shit. Look, it's crazy. Boo 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 boo. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, this could be true. Look at all these coincidences. Look at this shit. This is possible. That's why in the beginning of the chat of the conversation, I said I respect y'all. I've seen your guys' videos, and all my subscribers should check your asses out. I said that in the beginning of the conversation, right? I just didn't appreciate you guys calling me out. Y'all don't even know me, man. You know, I'm over here doing my thing, making my money. YouTube is just YouTube, dog. You feel me? I don't care about YouTube, and I said this on my videos. I don't care about YouTube. I care about the subscribers that talk to me every day. You feel me? And I care about what they want to watch, not necessarily the views, just what they want to watch, right? Just what they want to watch. Okay? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Todd, what were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say, I probably email Danny 3 or 4 different things a week of theories that I have. And I'd say at least half the time Danny comes back at me and says, yeah, I see what you're saying, bro, but I don't see the evidence. And he makes me go find more information that supports what I'm looking at. So he doesn't just take whatever comes at him and throws it out there. He legit puts it out after good research. And even then, it's just our opinion.
Yes.
But Danny, at least 5 times in the last couple weeks, come back at me and said, bro, I see what you're saying here, and it is very, very suspicious, but you need to go find some more stuff and make it more concrete, because I'm not going to throw this out there.
Yes, and by the way, even though it's super concrete, it's still not concrete evidence. It's still not 100% true, and I always say that on my videos. Just because Todd, you know, because Todd's a great researcher, just like you can be, and just like you, Fearless. He's a great researcher, bro, and he knows how to speak just like you two guys do. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the shit he brings, I'm like, damn, you know, it's crazy. It could be possible, but at the end of the day, I always tell everybody, it's not 100% true. At least to my knowledge, I have not found any concrete evidence on this shit. Just telling you guys, look at this. You know, it's crazy, right? Kind of like what you guys do. Feel me? Same thing, you know. So I don't understand. I don't understand the point of attacking each other. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
So, sorry to interrupt, man, but
It's all good,
this is gonna be kind of like the last ditch effort. I just want to because I know that we're not here. Our goal is not to convince you of anything here, okay? So because we know that that's not going to happen,
Yeah.
especially based off just of a phone call. What we encourage everybody to do is put all your eyes on Akhil the MC and the group Jurassic 5. That's what it comes down to. So this is kind of just like my last ditch effort to do this, but can we just kind of turn it around and get it back on just kind of like some shooting the shit, you know what I'm saying? So like we know to our best understanding that Tupac is Akhil the MC right now, today.
Okay.
So let's get it back to like, let's just do a roundtable, man. There's no biases here. I'm not going to be defending someone. And what I mean by this is I feel like you're defending Akhil because the evidence that you've been providing, in our opinion, those are photoshopped pictures that you're sending us. Oh, and okay. I don't know if you're actually aware of that or not.
Well, of course not. Why would I be putting that out? But yeah, okay.
Right. I'm going to go back to the photos. I mean, you guys just, again, and nobody answered this question earlier, so I'm going to come back to it. You said that you have photo evidence of Eazy-E next to Tupac showing that he's 5'3". How is that evidence any more concrete or not Photoshop?
Todd, they didn't say that. Todd, let me say this. Todd, they didn't say that. In their defense, in your guys' defense, Todd, they never said that they have evidence of showing that he's 5'3". They just basically said, in your guys' defense, they said, look, he's next to Eazy-E, and Eazy-E was freaking short as hell too, and they're like the same height. That's what they said.
Right.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm with you there, but even so, the internet shows Eazy-E is 5'3".
Yes.
Okay, and there's pictures of Suge, Snoop, and Pac next to each other, and with Hammer.
Yes.
Okay, which are listed at 6 foot 6'2", 6'4", and he's right there. So I'm just trying to figure out how him being next to Eazy-E is any more warranted than him being next to these other.
And by the way, I've seen the picture that they're talking about, and they're absolutely right, I think.
No, I agree 100%. I've seen that photo also.
Yes, they look the same
height. What I'm saying is, how is it not possible that particular photo isn't photoshopped?
Oh, okay.
Right. And so what I want to say is, there's also like the photo that Danny provided was it was Tupac next to Gaddafi, like when they were kids, when they were younger, and they looked like they were the same height. But I strongly feel that Tupac was actually standing on that stair to make it seem taller. Like, you have to understand, this goes all the way back. This is a full deception that they were either born into or signed into this. These are roles that they've been playing since they were kids. They've been groomed for this. So now you see that the height thing, the pictures that you're talking about, like with MC Hammer and Suge and all that, all these photos are staged. They're staged photos. Like, they are and there's a photo op, and they take a picture together. You don't see their feet.
I understand and respect that. Absolutely.
We're saying that this deception goes so deep, you guys, that it's hard to fathom. It really is. And that's the part that's hard for people to understand. But they do not want you looking at Akhil.
Where the height differences aren't there. So either they're changing everybody's height, or they're not.
So in my opinion, they're screwing with the heights big time. Especially if you go to Wikipedia or whatever. Everything. It's all. This is a huge deception that we're experiencing. They fool around with the heights, and not only that, there's ways to do it where I've seen doubles, like body doubles, that they use with certain other characters that we speak about, that we know that are doing this as well. There's been doubles reported. There's been also, there's ways to increase your height, obviously, with the shoes you wear, and also with inserts, right?
Crazy.
And stuff.
I was just about to say that too, Cam. In your guys' defense too, I couldn't see Tupac's feet, so.
Yeah, like none of these photos. This is what I'm talking about. So and Danny, I appreciate that.
Yes.
I really, at the end of the day, man, look, we're here to tell you, man, we're all on the same journey here, and we just want you guys to know that, like, we want to spread the word. We're being lied to, and this is it. This is the lie, and it's hard to believe it at first, and I know it is. But you guys, and to anybody listening, man, please look at this, because we're telling you right now, we know that this is Tupac, and the amount of reaction that's been coming from this is very telling, you guys.
Oh my God,
it's very, very, very telling. And so,
I respect that 100%, guys. Your opinions are valid.
Thank you.
But in my opinion, they need to look at everything.
Yes, everything.
Okay, so
Everything.
really quick though, what I was referring to was, when you look at this Tupac character, you have to look at the details. Okay, you really have to get down to the nitty gritty. People told me, they said, "Oh, well, you know, Tupac's tattoos. What about the tattoos?" And I said this: I think a lot of those tattoos that we saw in Tupac were fake, and they have Hollywood ways to do this. Like, it's not the press-on, stick-on tattoos that you buy at the, you know, at the supermarket. You know what I mean? Like, these are really like realistic stuff that they're able to do to people. And they did this with him. And the prime example was, I kept getting commenters saying, "Oh, but look at this video." Do you guys remember the video of Tupac in Venice Beach talking to that white lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that video, this is very interesting. They kept saying, "Oh, well, you know, Tupac, they filmed him getting a tattoo on Venice Beach. You know, it was real. I saw it. You could go look it up right now." Well, I did look at it. And what I saw was, when they did the tattoo scene, this is the nitty gritty that you have to pay attention to. They showed him, like, they show him going in there with the, you know, on the tattoo, you get the stencil first, right?
Yeah.
They show him with the stencil, and then he was sitting down, and the tattoo guy started the tattoo gun, the needle gun. You could hear him go off, and they showed Tupac's eyes, and then they came back to it, and it was still just like the stencil. It wasn't a fresh tattoo at all, and they never showed the finished tattoo. So it's I know this is like crazy, but this is planned. Like, all of this is planned. All of it. Those tattoos weren't real.
Nope. I mean, maybe a few of them could have been real.
I think maybe they could be like one or two that he got lasered off, or using, you know, makeup.
Maybe I believe he could have got the Nefertiti tattoo lasered off, because in that debunking video, somebody pointed this out to me. They said you can see an outline of the Nefertiti tattoo on the kill's chest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, when you get when you get a tattoo lasered off, it leaves like a nasty scar though, like obvious.
No,
but I mean there is a possibility that be makeup, you know. I am agreeing with you guys that you could just put makeup on that shit and you could take it off. So
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah, and so, but you know, I just wanted to touch on that real quick, because so many people want to say, "Oh no, I saw it," and I'm telling you guys, go look at what they're giving you. You know what I mean? You actually have to look at it with a discerning eye, and you can see that this is all this is all a lie, every single bit of it, and it's sad. It's really sad, but also you can see how important it is to keep this lie up. You see what I'm saying? Because if this really comes down to, we understand what's going on here, and excuse me while I step outside really quick. But what it comes down to is, we could understand that Tupac was not a real person, and that makes the entire Las Vegas Police Department complicit in this. I mean, the list goes on and on. The coroner's office, they're all in on this. And what else you'll find is, a lot of these people that are in on it are Freemasons. A whole lot of them.
Yep.
A whole lot of Freemasonic activity is going on with this. And these Suge Knight characters, I don't think they're spending one day in jail. And you guys remember when Tupac was shot? I mean, that was basically our first crisis actor. So Tupac was, you know, like, Tupac was essentially our first crisis actor getting fake shot. I mean, who do you know that gets shot, I don't know how many times, and shot in the head, and then is just wheeled out with a fucking napkin on his head?
Like, he was grazed in the head, allegedly.
Right.
whatever. But this is the lore.
Not whatever. Those are the facts. Not whatever. Those are the facts.
Well, that's what was given to you by the television.
Well, yeah.
I'm telling you, this deception is so deep, Danny.
Hold on, and what you're saying was being given to us by two random dudes. So you take both of what you're saying, they're gonna take it with a grain of salt, as well as what the news are saying, bro. And you just said right now that you said that the whole Vegas PD was in on it, the doctors and everything. Do you really fucking think they're gonna keep everybody there is gonna keep their mouth shut, man?
Well, so I don't mean to say like the entire police department.
Well,
it could very well just be the top people that know, because all these police officers are Freemasons, and they're all in on this club together, and they're here to deceive us. And it goes, and like I said, it goes a lot deeper than just to kill. But this is why.
What's a Freemason?
Hold on. So this is why I want this to get out, is because this is such a big domino that can fall.
Yeah.
Like once this domino falls and people are able to see that Tupac is the kill, it's the same person, and that Tupac was never a real person to begin with. It's a fairy tale. Like once people can wake up to that fact, then the whole thing comes crumbling down, man.
So why do you think the government's trying to keep this so
is why
secret?
it means so much to me.
So if the Freemasons are involved, okay, as you say, how do they keep non-Freemasons, especially in the police department, from being involved in the situation?
Well, he's saying that they didn't know, Todd. He's saying that only the top guys knew, right, Cam?
Well, I'm sorry. No, can you repeat that, Todd?
Yeah. So if it's the Freemasons that are controlling this, that are in the higher up positions, right, that are controlling this whole thing. So are you saying all police officers are Freemasons?
I'm saying there would probably be, like, I don't know. I want to say maybe 80% of the police force is Freemasonic. They belong to a lodge. And what I'm saying is within that 80% of them, probably 20% of those are in the know. And then that 5% is like the leader of that shit. So it's like, it's all compartmentalized, really.
So how do they keep the 15% that are not?
No, this is again. But is that a fact? No, that's just based on my research.
Okay. No, I understand.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
by the way, thank you for that, Camby. Thank you for saying that.
And I don't mean any disrespect, but I've got several law enforcement members in my family. Several.
No, I do too.
So that's why I wanted to clear that up.
I have an uncle who's like the retired fire department, and he I tried to talk to him about stuff, and man, like our whole entire relationship changed overnight. Like he was my uncle for my whole life. Always, talking. That was one of my favorite unks. And ever since I brought this stuff up to him, it's just been he's been closed off to me. Won't even like talk to me now. It's crazy.
You don't think it's because he thinks you look like a loon? Sorry. He's probably trying to protect him. Be like, look, dude, you're going nuts. This is just not true.
Right. No, I mean, I'm sure that too. Yeah. But
which I'm not trying to say that you're crazy, dude, because you're not crazy. But just by the way that you speak, you're a smart person. Just putting that out there.
So yeah, I mean, I just want that to be known, man. It's just that the fact that, the things that we're coming up on and the things that we're researching, I mean, as soon as you dig, you get the most pushback. It's ridiculous. And all the damage control that comes out from it, you can tell that we're on the right path. And we're hitting them where it hurts. We're hitting them where it hurts, and they're trying to fight back to this. And that's why, I come to your channel, I called it out because there's been so many cases of this, Danny, of people guardrailing for Akhil the MC. They don't want us looking at him at all.
Yeah,
which
by the way, I can care less. Just putting that out there. I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk to him on the phone here and there, but we're not best buds, so I can care less if let's just say if what you're saying is true. I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna do my life. It's not gonna affect me and none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. So what I'm getting at is, and I'll tell you this: Akhil is in contact with you for a reason. You may not think that it's just cool, but he wants to keep tabs on you.
Well,
and
he's in contact with me because I contacted him.
Well, hey, I'm telling you, he knows who we are. And what I'm saying is that you need to just be open-minded to this, man, because
I'm trying to.
no, what I'm saying is, I'm telling you, like, I want to reiterate this, you guys. Like, I was in all of your guys' shoes. I looked at this and thought it was just pure nonsense.
Yeah.
But they are able. They changed his freaking nose. You know, it's sick what they do. This is how they're deceiving us. That is Tupac, you guys. But
I got one question for you too. There's something that I'm curious about. So why do you think they're trying to keep this so secret? The government or the Masons
I
or whatever?
I don't call it the government or Masons. I don't know who it is that's running the show. Again, I don't know who's cutting Akhil's checks. You know, but they need to keep this a secret, because look at what happens if people wake up to this. Look at how many people are complicit in this. You see what I'm saying? So of course they're going to go through any length that they can to protect this lie, and including Photoshop pictures, including staged video that supposedly is Jurassic 5. It's ridiculous. All of it is ridiculous, and you guys need to wake up.
So you're saying, let's say, for example, if I go, I'm just a big example. Let's say I go, for some miracle, I get Akhil the MC's birth certificate, Social Security, right? Everything. I go down to the school he allegedly says he went to. I speak to his old teachers and everything, and they all tell me, yeah, it's true. You know, he was here as a kid and this and this and that. You're saying if they were to tell me that, would that be a lie too?
No, I mean, first of all, that's a huge hypothetical.
Yeah, of course it is. That's what I just said.
And yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I really couldn't answer that. But I mean, if that's the case, I would say that he probably paid some people off, just like he paid people off to be in his fake family reunion photos, which is ridiculous.
Oh man, it was so fake.
So basically, the whole world's a big conspiracy in your guys' eye, right?
We're not saying that, man. So again,
It seems like to me.
Well, yeah. What we've seen is that there's just huge deceptions here. They're using all sorts of different.
I'm still trying to understand why they would do that. And you guys believe that it's a whole bunch of people, right? Not just Tupac.
Well, yeah, we want to keep it on. We want to keep it focused on AKIL, though, because that's we know that's what your channel is about with the Tupac thing, and we get. So we want to keep it on AKIL.
Okay.
And I think that the thing is AKIL does not like the focus being put on him. It's funny. He was on YouTube Live every day, damn near, and then coming in were the comments about him being Tupac, and he would just block, and all this stuff. Then more and more people kept coming out with videos saying, "Hey, like, who's Akhil the MC?" You know, and all these people started coming out with it, and then lo and behold, he disappeared from YouTube Live. He's gone. He will not come back.
Yeah. Well, he made a video too about this too. I mean, I've seen him come back. He made a video that's called "All Lies on Me," and then he also made a video saying that he's not Tupac. So
yeah.
I don't see him hiding. Plus, if the government or whoever was trying to keep this such a secret, right? That if they wanted to keep that Tupac was an actor such a secret, why would they bring him back as a rapper and put him on TV, on CDs, on YouTube, and all that? I don't understand that. It's weird.
Oh, Fearless, can you answer that?
Nobody really knows Akhil the MC. So supposedly the group is from California, but it's funny because most people in California never even heard of Akhil the MC, and most of his fans are in the UK and in Europe.
Yeah.
But the group is from California. That makes no type of sense. What type of sense does that make for a group to be from California, but yet they only do shows in the UK and Europe? Makes no sense.
Well, they don't only do shows in the UK and Europe. They've done shows in California too.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, the majority of their fans are in the UK and in Europe, not in America.
How do you know that?
Well, the greatest
Hold on. Fearless, how do you know that though? That their fans are in the UK, all of them.
Just go to the videos, look at the comments. It's obvious, man. He even admitted he said his own self. The majority of his fans, and just the fact that most people, if you ask most people who Akhil the MC is, they'll tell you they don't know who he is, because I'm just now starting to find out who Akhil the MC is. I never even heard of him, never.
But it's not
in my life.
It's not possible that he just wasn't that that, I mean, and no offense to Akhil the MC, I'm not trying to talk shit, but isn't it a possibility that's just because he just wasn't that good? I mean, Jurassic 5, and I've heard their music lately.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
No offense to Jurassic 5, I'm sorry, but isn't it possible they just kind of sucked?
The music garbage. The music is garbage.
Exactly. That's probably why nobody heard of them, dude. Because they suck.
It's fucking garbage. I understand what you're saying,
Oh, yeah.
but you gotta understand, he purposely dumbs down his flow. He does it on purpose. I'm telling you. And I grew up.
That's just
a big
hard.
Tupac fan.
You have to understand that is so hard to believe, man, because it is such a huge conspiracy for something so fucking dumb. You know, it's no offense, but
yeah, exactly, it sounds dumb.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb as fuck. I would agree. It sounds stupid as fuck.
Thank you.
I think it's a possibility. I mean, you talk about his fans being in the UK, so I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm a little bit older than the rest of you guys. I think. I mean, I don't know Cam's and Fearless's age, but I'm gonna say I'm probably the oldest guy on this call, right? So I'm the youngest of 6, right? So there's 20 years difference between me and my oldest sister. Huge Beatles fan. Sold more records in the U.S.
Exactly.
at that time than anybody else, especially compared to what they sold in the U.K., right? There was the big U.K. push over here. So it is possible that Akhil's fan base, the style of music that he does, resonates better with people that are in the U.K. than in the U.S. It's absolutely possible.
Absolutely.
So really quick, what they did was they put this Jurassic 5 group in our faces without us really knowing it. So excuse me. So like for instance, you know the song Golden, I guess? I don't know, but Jurassic 5, it was like their main hit in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
How they did it was they put it in our video games. They put that song as we were kids in our video games. In Tony Hawk Pro Skater on Dreamcast, I had it. And yeah, and so what they did was subconsciously, you've heard that song before. You've heard it before. So growing up, you're going to be like, oh yeah, Jurassic 5, I know who they are. They got that one song. But you've never even seen that group before.
Well, that's not true because I never thought that.
You said what?
I said that's not true because I never thought that. And I had that game too.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Because you just said that that they put that song from Jurassic 5 in the video game, right? And you said that growing up, the people are gonna be like, "Yeah, I know who Jurassic 5 is. I heard that song on the video game or something, right? Isn't that what you just said?"
Okay.
But I've never said that before. I didn't even know who the fuck they were, dude, until you guys mentioned them.
No, that's my point.
Exactly.
That's exactly my point, Danny.
Uh-huh.
Right. But you guys.
Wait, hold on. So that's
go ahead.
That's exactly my point. So what I'm saying is if they come up, like let's say they're coming up today, right? Your first instinct is going to be like, oh, well, yeah, I heard that song before. But what I'm saying is these people, they've kept them on the low on purpose. This is all purposely done.
So you guys realize that hip hop is about 75% original, 25% sampling, right?
Is that a fact? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know that that's the exact numbers, but I can tell you that almost every CD that I have right now is sampled. That's hip hop has at least one song on it that they sampled beats from another series of music. So it's possible that he heard that music and regenerated it because he liked the beat. Is that a possibility?
Well, I guess I don't really understand the question that you're asking me.
No, Todd. I think he didn't probably understand. What Camby was saying is that their actual Jurassic 5's actual music, was on the video game, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah. I think Todd probably misunderstood that question. I mean,
no, that's what I'm saying is. So you're talking the actual rap, or are you talking just the beat?
No. Like the actual rap, the song, everything. It plays.
Okay, yeah, then I did misunderstood. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. So I mean, this is what they're doing, though. You see what I'm saying? So they subconsciously already put them in our minds, but we really don't know these guys. And then and I never even knew of the group Jurassic 5 until I just started looking into this.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't even know about Akhil the MC. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I had no
idea
who Akhil was.
I didn't either, dude.
Yeah, but again, you see what they're doing. They do that on purpose. All of it, and all these channels out there, the Tupac hoaxes, all that, they're here And I'm not calling your channel out, Danny. I'm really not. If you listen to what I'm saying, I'm not calling your channel out for that.
Okay.
I'm saying that this is what all these other Tupac channels do at Guardrail, and they keep us from looking at AKIL the MC. And so when we see channels out there that aren't talking about AKIL, you know, we our antennas go up. You know, because we need to have everybody stop the search, stop looking, and look at AKIL. This is him in the flesh.
Yeah. And you're right.
I
I
respect that 100%.
Yeah, just
that you guys believe that. But again, I think we need to look at everything.
Yeah,
we can't just look at one avenue.
Yeah, guys.
Because
just
let's say 10 years from now, it's proven 100% that you guys are wrong. We've lost 10 years of possible research time down other avenues.
On some bullshit, basically. Yeah, and you know what? You're right. You know, and I believe the same thing sometimes. I'm like, man, even though I don't get caught up in this YouTube fucking bullshit, to be honest, and Todd knows, man. Fucking Todd came up to me and he goes, hey, Danny, hey, can be and this and that are talking, and you could even ask Joe Grasser. They go, hey, this person is talking about you, and I go, who? They go, dude, this and check it out, and I always tell them the same thing. I don't give a fuck, man. Fucking YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. I'm concentrating on making money, on my life, on my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. You feel me? YouTube is for me, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, hell yeah, I monetize the videos, right? Of course I do. But I don't think the public knows how much money YouTubers make, man. And can be and I'm not saying that you are, but if once you hit those 1,000 subscribers, if you do decide to do it, you're gonna be like, damn, Danny was right. We don't make jack shit on this stuff, bro. But anyway,
if that's the case, if anybody's listening to me right now, please unsubscribe from Canby's channel. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, just unsubscribe.
Yeah. And I respect that from you, bro. And you know what?
No. No. I'm serious. Like, because I don't want to hit that threshold ever. Like, if everybody can unsubscribe from me, please do.
But you don't. I mean, yeah. You know, hey, and by the way, I respect that. And anyways, if you do hit the 1,000, you don't have to monetize, dude. That's completely up to you.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in that. Again, this is why we wanted to get on your platform.
Yeah, let me finish what I'm saying though. Let me finish what I was saying though.
Okay.
Yeah. So Todd tells me all the time, "Hey, can't be," and this is. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" They go, "Well, they're talking trash and this and that." I go, "Look, man, I don't care, bro. You know, if they're talking trash, that's cool. Whatever, you know, whatever." And you know, they care more about what people say about me sometimes than I do, I guess, right? And just like how I'm always telling them, look, Todd, this is just YouTube, bro. You know, there's a bunch of weirdos on YouTube, man. You know, that are gonna believe what they want to believe. You know, I don't give a rat's butt what they believe. All I care about, bro, is what the people that come on my platform want to see. You feel me? And like I told Todd or whoever, you know, I'm going to put out whatever I got to put out, whether it's I'm cussing or whatever. If they block my channel, dude, I don't care, bro. If my channel goes away, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll make another channel and just keep doing my thing because, like I said, I do it for, like, fucking, it's just like my hobby, bro. You know, like, everybody needs a hobby because me and my wife run our own business, bro. And I thank God every day, man, because I came from a fucked up motherfucking background that I was able to succeed, bro, you know, and able to do something. So I work a lot, man, and you know, sometimes I need to escape, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I use the channel for, you know, to escape, you know what I'm saying? To leave, to just do my little research and do my little thing and put them videos out and whatever. So anyways, I'm getting off topic, but anyways,
No.
I don't know who nobody is. So, anyways, I respect what you guys are saying, but I really have to stress to everybody that's listening to this interview, guys. You know, I'm not putting down what these two gentlemen are saying, right? I'm not. You guys need to research what they're saying. You need to research every avenue that's out there. You need to research the possibilities of AKIL being Tupac. You do need to research that. You need to research on whatever theory that's out there, right, and make up your mind, or maybe even solve it, or get these guys to come clean, just like how you guys are trying to do, or maybe, I don't know if you guys are trying to do that, but whatever, you know, you guys need to look at every possibility, and, you know, whether you guys want to look at our possibilities or not, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but you guys need to look at every possibility and not just be closed-minded and just look at one, because what if we're wrong? You know, what if we're wrong? Because there's a possibility that I can be wrong, and I say that on all my videos, and there's a possibility then you too could be wrong. You feel me? Even though I know right now, and by the way that you guys are sounding, it seems like you guys are 100% sure, and I respect that you guys know what you guys want, what you guys believe. You guys are defending that shit, y'all, and then nobody put y'all down. You know, that's respect. But so, there's a chance that either one of us can be wrong. So I really stress that everybody, please, man, research every avenue, whether, and I don't really care what the hell y'all believe, man, you know, but as long as you guys make up your own mind and not believe something because of a YouTube video, bro, then I respect you. Because if you change your mind or believe something because of a YouTube video and you don't go out there and actually try to get a hold of these people like AKIL and, you know, Tupac's family, and if you think that the government did it, go out there and speak to somebody and try to get into the real deal. If you're just sitting behind a computer and making your mind up through there, I really urge you to get out there and do some real research and make up your mind. Whether AKIL is Tupac or not, I don't give a fuck, man. You know, if AKIL is Tupac, it ain't gonna affect my money. I'm still gonna support my family. I'm still gonna be Danny, and I'm still gonna be making my videos, right? But whatever the case might be, go out there and do real research, not just behind the computer. That's all I gotta say, man. Research everything, guys.
Man, yeah, appreciate that. So yeah, what I was saying was, you know, in your videos you say like, okay, you know, there's a possibility for me to be wrong, and that's absolutely respectable. We do see that. What we're saying is, you know, I'm Cameron, right? I'm one guy right here.
Yep. And
I'm saying this right now. I am 100% sure that this is AKIL the MC. 100%. I've done all the research I needed to do.
And yeah, I'm 1,000% sure.
yeah. And if you really actually do study the mannerisms and all of that, it gives it away. There's no other explanation as to who that is. But yeah, just you know, I appreciate this conversation so far, man. I like the fact that we can just kind of like shoot the shit. I have a few more things that I just want to bring up tonight. I think Fearless does too, I'm sure.
Yeah,
so if we could just get we'll just get a few more facts out there, the stuff that we've come up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
we'll just pump it out there, man. I mean, it's open for debate, obviously, but we just want to get it out there so everybody knows. But I did a video called 21 Questions, and in that it was like my take on, you know, 50 Cent 21 Questions or whatever. It was a joke. But I was going through them, man, and there's so many things on there that are like, they're dead giveaways as to who AKIL really is. And I just want people to, like, if they can, you know what, let me just try to find it. Fearless, can you bring something up real quick? I'm gonna try to find the 21 Questions thing.
Say it one more time, bro. Another what?
Can you can you just bring up some facts, maybe something that you want to give to people on anything regarding like Jurassic 5 or AKIL the MC?
I'm just saying, man, I'm gonna just say this, don't believe what we saying. What we saying is just do some research. You know, when you listen to Tupac, you gotta use your ears, you gotta really pay attention to details. And it's in his voice. That is definitely Tupac's voice. If you really listen to his voice, that voice is still there. You can hear it. I can absolutely hear it. And I grew up the biggest Tupac fan. I know when I hear about it. That's him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the thing, man. It's like, if you guys really do look at this, and I know a lot of you guys are real Tupac fans, like, right. You'll see it. Like, all you guys will see it, because we're all, you know, at the end of the day, right? We all come to Danny's channel because we all have something in common, and that was, we were influenced by Tupac.
Yeah.
That character.
Brainwashed. I was brainwashed my whole life by that guy, man. I feel
you could call it what you want, right?
You're not alone, Fearless. Not alone.
Right. So we all know Pac, okay? We all know him. And this is what I'm saying to you guys is you have to look at this because it's him, you know? And what's wild is, you know, we just want to bring up the facts that, like, can you guys explain away Charlie Tuna in the group Jurassic 5 as not being Yaki? Because this is the dead giveaway for anybody. If you don't think Tupac is AKIL, then you need to look at his best friend, his right-hand man in the group Jurassic 5 today, Charlie Tuna. Because Charlie Tuna is 1,000% Yaki Gaddafi from the Outlaws, Tupac's best friend, who had a fake death just like Pac.
Yeah. So are you saying the guy that did time for that murder didn't really go to jail?
Nope, not at all.
No, that's so all the we've come to find out a lot of these like jury proceedings are all Hollywood drama, and it's made up, and that means that of course the judicial system is guilty in this, right? They're complicit. It shows that there's so many hands that are touching these cases, and they're just fake, made-up stories to go along with it. The media is in on this too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But what my question was, can you guys explain Charlie Tuna and Yaki Gaddafi? Because that one is so obvious. They didn't even change the face.
Can I explain? Can I explain why he looks like him, or why, or what?
Well, you just explain to us why you. I guess you guys can't think it's him. So,
well, I don't.
Why do you think it's not him?
I don't give a shit if that's him or not, bro.
No. This is so okay.
I've never looked into that, to be honest with you. I've only looked at the AKIL shit.
No, because this plays a huge part in knowing who AKIL is. So
exactly.
This is the part that you can't dismiss. You can't dismiss this away as, oh, I don't want to hear about it. No, you have to hear about this. So Yaki Gaddafi had a fake death, and Yaki was Tupac's best friend growing up, and he was in the group The Outlaws.
Yeah.
Today, he is absolutely Charlie Tuna in the group Jurassic 5. I don't know if you guys have computers or screens. You want to pull that up if you guys want to look at that?
I think I've seen it before. I think I've seen it before.
You want to know what's crazy? Yaki Gaddafi is the one that gave the whole group away, bro. If it wasn't for him, you probably would have never figured this shit out.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
AKIL, you know, he has a lot of similarities to Tupac. A lot.
But he got a lot of similarities, but he don't look exactly the same. You know, obviously.
Well, no, not exactly, but he looks a lot like him. But, you know, also that guy that played him on All Eyes on Me looks a lot like him.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of Tupac lookalikes, but there's
exactly
no connection. So you would just know that these.
Well, I beg to differ because I'm pretty sure that there is a connection. By the way, Fearless, did you know that his father, the guy that played, and I keep forgetting his name. I'm so sorry. The guy that played Tupac on All Eyes on Me, there is a connection between him and Tupac. Yeah, okay, yeah, Dimitri Ship Jr.
Right.
His father,
Exactly.
hold on. His father was on death row, and his father was a producer for Tupac too. Did you know that?
You said his father was
a producer. He was on death row. Dimitri Ship Jr.'s father was on death row as well. And there's actually an interview with him on Bomb First on my homie Reggie Wright Jr.'s channel, and John's channel it's actually John's channel, but anyways, by the way, free Reggie Wright Jr. Anyways, there's an interview with him with Dimitri Ship Jr.'s father on that channel, and he explains it all, and he explains how people used to compare him and Tupac when Tupac was still on death row, and say, man, you guys look alike. Hey, you guys are y'all related and this and that.
I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
so there is a connection. There's a lot of connection. There's a lot of coincidence, man. There's a lot. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The way that I think, you feel me, is that coincidence don't they don't pay the bills, man. Coincidence are coincidence. I've been told all my life, bro. And I was telling Todd this the other day. I think before you guys even came up on the conversation, I was telling him, dude, why does every motherfucking place I go, people think they know me, bro. They're always telling me, hey, do I know you? Is your name this? Is your name that? And I was telling them, do I look like the motherfucking poster boy for fucking Chicanos? Or what the fuck? You know what I mean? And it's just like, and I know that you guys got more than coincidence, though. I'm not saying that's what you guys have. You guys got coincidence. You guys got a whole bunch of other research that you guys have done that we might not know about and stuff like that. But
no, I'm still doing research right now.
Yeah, of course.
Still doing research.
Yeah, of course. And
you know what? I'm probably not gonna ever get down to the bottom of this. I know that. I'm still doing research. I'm trying to find what I can find.
Yeah. And you know, and probably neither are we, bro. But you know what? Like I tell everybody, and I tell Todd on the channel, I'm after the truth. If one day I find out that Tupac is actually dead, I'm gonna pump that out. You know, but I have to really find out. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, look at that. Hey, Tupac is dead.
I'm pretty sure we all can agree that Tupac is not dead.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't believe he's passed away either. So thank God that we can actually agree on that. You know what I'm saying? That there's something that we can agree on. And you know, I appreciate that you guys, you know, went on my channel. Whether you believe what I believe or not, man, you know, I appreciate that you guys went on there, peeped what I was saying, and gave me your time of day, man, to actually watch my motherfucking ass run my mouth. You feel me? I appreciate that.
Hey, so right up, man. So really quick, so I'm gonna say, could you guys just like try to explain the Charlie Tuna the Yaki Gaddafi coincidence there?
Do you want me to like do a video on it? Because I'm not gonna do it right now, bro. But
no, that'd be great. That'd be great if you could try to debunk it. That'd be great. But what I was saying was like
don't
just
talk
off
shit
the
on
top.
us, bro. Don't make another video about us. I said just don't make another video about me, please.
Well, you got to unblock me first, Denny.
We not doing that, bro.
Didn't I do that already?
Nah, I'm still blocked.
Oh, okay.
But just to get back to it though, to get back to it, so Yaki Gaddafi, we know is Charlie Tuna. Yeah. Okay, so we know this. And you could go look it up. But can you guys explain that? Like, what do you guys think of that?
I mean, we'd have to do some research. I definitely have to do more of that. I guess I'd be more interested to hear what leads you to believe that.
Yeah.
Right, because if you guys look up Yaki, and then we'll explain soup in one other person. Yeah. Well, real quick, just to give a little game plan. We'll explain Yaki right now, and then Fearless, if you could explain soup, because I know you're a little bit more versed on soup than I am, huh?
No, you see, man, when it comes to soup, man, you really got to pay attention to those. I'm not gonna lie, that one is hard to see. That one took me months to see.
Right. Yeah. That's not. It's not easy for like beginners to look at this and see that you have to actually see the.
Or not even a fucking advanced conspiracy theorist can see that shit when they first look at it.
Right. So really quick, I just want to explain Charlie Tuna. So okay, Yaki is gonna be of course the dude from the Outlaws, but what we're saying is they didn't change a damn thing on Charlie Tuna. And it is so obvious, you guys. You have to look at this,
the hairline,
and it gives the whole thing away. So Charlie Tuna is absolutely him. He faked his death just like Pac. They all do this. And so what we're saying is go look at him, and that's going to give the whole thing away for you. The other thing is going to be the height. So Yaki was super tall, right? Like super tall, and he was a kid when he was in the Outlaws, by the way. So he was still growing. So he was a kid when he was in the Outlaws, and he was already super tall. And then you see him today, and he's is the tallest guy ever, and it's him.
Yep.
You gotta understand that's Yaki. That's Yaki without a doubt, and it's the same eyes, same teeth. They didn't change anything on him. The same hairline. Look at the hairline, the widow's peak. Oh yeah.
So just to say something real quick, I just seen a picture of him. There's fucking a lot of resemblance between the two. A lot.
Oh yeah. There's more than a resemblance. That's what we call them the dinosaur boys, because they came back from the dead, man. This is what the government is doing to us. They're putting these people in front of us and they're deceiving us. Plain and simple. They're entertaining and deceiving us at the same time.
He even got the same skin tone as Yaki.
Same skin tone.
Look at that.
Same.
Hell yeah, man.
That yellow skin tone. It's him.
And
it's
like
the same guy.
And the freckles or whatever that is.
Yeah, and the same nose too. Those nostrils. And so you can see that that's clearly him, you guys. So what does that tell you? Okay, so we've got so far Tupac, and we have his best friend in the same group today, and they already had a fake death. So can you explain, Fearless? Can you explain Soup for people real quick?
Yeah, I want to hear that one a little bit more. The Soup one.
No, like I said before, when you're looking at Soup, you really got to pay attention to details. When you first look at Soup, you're not going to automatically be able to tell that's Biggie. But you got to look at stuff like, one thing I want you guys to pay attention to, when you're looking at Soup, we all know that Notorious B.I.G. had like a funny looking eye.
Yeah, lazy
If you
eye.
really look at Soup, you can clearly see the same thing going on with his eyes. I don't know what they did. They fixed his eyes up a little bit, but you can absolutely tell. If you really look at it, you can tell. They got matching moles on the face, matching stars, man. It's just great. And the list goes on and on, man.
Jurassic 5. Soup from Jurassic 5, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see him now.
Or
As he's
fully
older.
love, whatever.
He has glasses, right? Oh, wait. In one picture, he has glasses.
And he wears the same type of hat.
Yeah, the hat. Yeah, he wears the Kango hat.
Same fucking hats, bro. Those same damn hats, bro.
Or whatever those hats are called.
You know, flat ass hats.
Yeah, the flat hats, yeah. Yeah, okay.
The same fucking hats, bro. So that's one thing right there. And then another thing.
He got the same lips and shit.
Bro, look, let me tell you this, bro. Look, you know Notorious B.I.G. used to live in North Carolina, right?
No, I did not know that.
What's funny about that? Soup owns the house in North Carolina.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Hey, Todd, are you looking at that? Did you look at one of their pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at Soup right now.
Okay, yeah. He does have a little lazy eye, don't he?
And when you look at him, you can kind of see that he's kind of still a big guy a little bit. You can kind of tell.
Yeah, it look like he have a lazy eye.
Yeah, you can tell. It's him.
Yeah, let me see.
That one, you guys, is so that's the one that took a while, but it's 100%.
I gotta say though, the one that's kind of trippy is what's his name again? Charlie Tuna. He looks a lot like Gaddafi.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn, he looks a lot like that motherfucker, man. Jesus.
Because it looks a lot like him, Danny, because it is him.
He looks identical to the motherfucker.
I know. And then what does that tell you? That's the coincidence. When we talk about the coincidences, this is what we mean. There are too many coincidences here, you guys.
He even got the same. He even got the same eyebrows, the same eyes. You looking at that shit, Todd?
Yeah, I'm looking at Soup right now.
It's incredible what they're doing, and then so the last one I guess I'll end it is I recently found this one out. Let me see. Okay,
talking about Easy being Mark 7.
So Mark 7 is Eazy-E, guys.
Okay, Mark 7, you said?
Yep. There's a rapper in there called Mark 7, and what they did was he lost a gang of weight, and that's about it. They changed up his eyes a little bit, like they gave him surgery like they did for Pac. But it's him. It's Eazy-E. He shaved his head, and that's it. And he wears glasses now.
Okay, I'm trying to look at one of his pictures. Let me see.
Yep, that one is hard. That one's hard to tell, but it's him. And then when you listen to, remember when Eazy-E used to talk? He had that like super pitchy voice, that like ting in his voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In his interviews. Yeah, if you listen to Mark 7, if you pay attention to his voice, it's still there. You can still hear that ting in it. It's the pitch of his voice. You can still hear it. That's Eazy-E. So that's what we mean by the dinosaur boys. Like these were extinct rappers, and they brought them back in a group called Jurassic 5.
Yep, they came back from the past, looking at a bunch of dead rappers from the past.
Oh, okay. Is he like? All right, I think I see who he is now. Jurassic 5, Mark 7. All right, there you go.
And keep in mind, all these people that we just talked about, they all had a fake death in the 90s. All of them had fake hoaxed deaths. Nobody died.
Yep. Everybody that was in the Outlaws had a fake death. Yep.
I'm still tripping out on that other dude, bro. Charlie Tuna.
I'm telling you, Danny, that was the one. So Charlie Tuna, that's the one that just sealed the deal. Like I was still on the fence a little bit with Pac, as AKIL. But then I found out that was Yaki. I said, oh, game over. That was it. Like that. That threw me over the edge.
And can't be
motherfucker look like he shit him out. It looks the same. That's crazy.
And can't be. What was that video you just did about Yaki Gaddafi being Charlie Tuna? Where you said something about him being what type of fan?
Wait, what happened? Say it again.
The last video you did about Yaki Gaddafi. You said they was wearing the same hats or something you said.
Oh shit. Dang. Oh yeah. Oh, check this out. So that's the one I was telling you about. It's another coincidence that Charlie Tuna, when he was Yaki Gaddafi, he was a Sox fan. He was a White Sox fan. He had White Sox hats and all that.
Yeah, for real.
And then today, here he is. He still has White Sox gear.
Let me see. I didn't even look at that.
Mm-hmm. He's still a White Sox fan.
Yep, that's what they doing. Lying to the masses.
Let me see. God damn, my phone is slow. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, he does.
So it was in that video, in the picture you had in the video, Benny, with Charlie Tuna in it and Tupac together. He was wearing a White Sox hat in that one too.
Oh yeah, okay, now I'm seeing it. Yeah, he does wear a lot of White Sox shit. Yeah,
it's the same dude. It's the same dude. They're all lying to us.
Hey,
the
Todd,
joke is on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're saying is like the joke is on us, you guys. Like they're laughing all the way to the bank, and they're fulfilling whatever agenda that they want to push on us through who's ever controlling them.
Hey Todd, look up Charlie Tuna. Did you look him up already?
Yeah, I did.
He looked like an old fat Yaki.
Yep, that's what he did. You got a little bit taller, gain some weight.
Well, yeah, because as you get older, obviously, we gain weight, but yeah, he does, man. Yeah. I gotta say, he does.
And to go along, this is a touchy subject for a lot of people, and I get it. The height, right, for Tupac. What I get from it is that Tupac was just short, and a lot of people think that Tupac is taller just based off of his persona. Yeah. He had a larger than life persona, which made you in your mind kind of subconsciously think like, oh, this guy was tall in stature. You know what I mean? And I had the same exact feeling about DMX growing up. When I was a kid, like DMX was like this, it was rough, and it was like, the biggest rapper out. And I was a DMX fan, and then I realized, I said, damn, like this fool is like 5'5".
Oh, is it?
You know what I mean? And DMX is tiny.
Oh, I didn't know
that. So subconsciously in your mind, you guys, you're kind of you're thinking to yourself in your mind that like these people are tall, and they're not. Pac was a midget. Pac was short in real life, and they played on his height like through camera tricks and all that kind of stuff to make you appear taller than what you are. And it's funny because in that Venice beach walk that he did with that white lady, they were like the same height, and Pac was wearing Timbs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn, like how tall are you?
Oh yeah. That's all he wore. All he wore was boots.
All he wore was boots. That's Pac. That automatically gives you a platform, and I'm sure they were using inserts with him as well. Again, these are constructed characters. They're fulfilling these roles. Okay. So this is all constructed, and what people have to understand is it all comes down to deceiving you. They'll go through any length to deceive you, and this is what they're doing. But yeah, with the height, like I said, with Pac being so short, I mean, it's true also that we do shrink it with age as well, right?
Yeah.
So I think that Pac, they listed him. I've seen him listed Pac before. I've seen him listed at like 5'7", 5'8".
I've seen
to
that
be
too.
honest.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah, I've seen him I've seen Pac listed at 5'7", I believe, on Wikipedia. I don't know where it was, but I did see him listed at 5'7" as Tupac, and to me that just tells me he was a short dude. And AKIL is a very short dude. You know what I'm saying? And they played up Pac's height a whole lot. This was a time before social media too, where they could get away with a lot of camera tricks. Because that's all you saw Pac on was TV. You never saw him in real life. As a matter of fact, you know, a lot of people will come out and say like, oh yeah, he was like, all these artists that you see are all in the same game, and it's a whole club that they're in.
So I can't find any hype on Tabitha Soren, which is the white lady that was with Tupac on MTV.
Yeah, but I mean, just think about it. She's a woman, you know?
There's some tall women, though.
You know, you said what?
There's some real tall women.
True, but I don't know. To me, he didn't seem like a very tall person.
No, he was not super tall. I can agree with you.
I want to say
The thing I'm struggling with on Soup is the pictures that I'm finding of him, it looks like his right eye's lazy. And Notorious B.I.G.'s eye, it looks like his left eye's lazy.
I mean, it could be camera, it's inverted, it could be anything. I mean, or it could be the fact that maybe one of them, you know, we don't know which one was corrected or not, right? So maybe they fixed the one that was not as lazy to make it appear that it's moving at the same whatever as when he looks. I don't know. That sounds out there, but I mean, whatever they did, there's too much of a coincidence that he has a lazy eye again.
Or it could be it's just not Biggie.
I mean, if you want to go down that road, you can.
Well, I mean, you have to go down every road, right? If you're a...
You know, yeah, but what we're saying is that you got to keep going though.
I'm with you on the Charlie Tuna. I'm with you on that one because he looks a lot like him. I mean, I'm not saying it is Yaki, but I can fucking see why you guys will fucking think that. 100% on with you on that one.
Okay.
On the Akhil, you know, he looks like Tupac. I can understand why somebody will start going on that road. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's smart will be like, oh shit, look, he looks like Tupac. What the fuck is going on? I can see those two. The Soup guy, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll have to do more research like how you guys do. I can't just be like, nah, because I have not done any research on him, so I can't come out here and discuss that with you guys because I haven't done research with him about him, right? But I can definitely do like how you asked me to do a video on Charlie Tuna, trying to debate that. I can go ahead and actually do that, and Soup too. You know, I can do that for you guys. I'm not saying that I fucking believe that they're not him or whatnot. But you guys asked me to do that, so I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. So don't take it like, hey, I don't believe that shit. I'm just doing you know.
No, Denny. Like I hope like right now, you know, you're hearing us right now, and we appreciate you letting us talk, man. Because this is the part this is where we get hung up on. Like if we call into certain channels or whatever, and we start talking like this, they hang up on us. They won't even let us talk. So we definitely, I just want to say I appreciate you letting us speak on this.
Yeah, well, fuck them channels. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
Fuck them channels, because if you can't respect somebody's opinion, man, then what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Then if you can't respect somebody's opinion, then why the fuck you expect people to respect what you fucking think? You know what I'm saying? No, that's
exactly.
That's not the way it goes down, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm out for the truth, bro. And whatever the truth is, if Akhil is Tupac, I'm pumping that shit. You know,
exactly. And you know, but the to us, the silence, like we said, the silence is speaking louder than the words at this point. You know what I mean? Because the fact that we can't even discuss this is very telling. Like to us, that's saying like, hey, wait a minute, why can't we even touch this subject?
Yeah, we can't come to a conclusion on this subject. You know what I'm saying? You guys, well, because I mean, you guys believe one thing and we believe another. That's obviously why. But
no. What I'm saying is like we can't even like approach the subject though. Like everywhere else, this is we get ridiculed, we get you know, dissed on, you know, all that kind of stuff just for talking about this, and that says a lot.
Yeah, well, they're full of shit, brother. I'll tell you guys are one of the most intelligent people I've talked to, you know, and respectful too. I didn't like the video you guys made about me, but hey, it's your guys' right to do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't. We wasn't trying to attack you when we made some videos, bro. We wasn't trying to attack you, bro.
Yeah. Whether you were or not, I don't give a rat's ass, bro. You guys have the right to do what you want to do, man. You know, it's your fucking channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? You guys got the right to do what you want to do, man. And you know, YOURE TV is about open minds. I don't, and just like I tell everybody, man, y'all don't gotta believe what I believe, bro, because I don't know if my shit is true. You know, that's what I believe. So
no, you know what? So far, Danny, I'll say this: there are channels out there that are paid shills. They are paid by AKIL the MC.
Tupac?
So, like I firmly believe that
It's a
AKIL
Tupac
pays these people, or his people pay them, so that they don't speak on this. And that, because when people want to wake up, they'll go to YouTube, and those will be the first videos that they find, and they'll never find AKIL the MC ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well,
You know?
that's not gonna happen, brothers. You know, I'm gonna put this whole interview out. You know, I didn't like the beginning of the interview when we were arguing and shit. I don't like to do that, man. I like this part right here where we can, you know, discuss. And that was the whole plan. And Todd, you can echo what did I tell you before we came on the interview.
You said basically you wanted to give them a forum to talk, and that we were going to listen, and as long as it was not a waste of anybody's time and they were putting out facts, that you wanted to hear what they had to say.
Exactly. There you go.
Absolutely, man. We definitely appreciate that, and we just want to say, like, you know, we just want people to look at this, okay? Like, please, like, and don't ever believe us. Like, you come to your own conclusion on this, but we are Tupac fans. I know Pac. I know I was a big time fan of his, and I know Pac when I see him, and that's him, you guys. So I just want everybody to wake up to this. And I know that means, like, for a lot of channels, if y'all looking for them. Oh, really quick, Danny, did you see my video I did about Orlando Anderson?
I have not, my brother. What happened?
What do you think about Orlando?
You know what? I can tell you, that motherfucker looks just like Tupac.
He looked just like him, didn't he?
Just like Tupac.
So let me tell you something, you guys. So anybody that's not familiar with my channel, I've exposed actually that in Hollywood they're using masks, and they're using mask technology to disguise people, actors, and all these people to deceive you. So these masks are hyper realistic, and what I mean by that is, I don't mean like a mask that you go buy at the Halloween store that you pull over. I mean like prosthetic add-ons that are super, you know, hyper, like they're real life. Like if they're up close to you in person, it would pass off as real. Okay, that's how real they are. And when I'm hold on real quick, hold on.
What's up, Fearless? You alright, bro?
Yeah, bro, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So,
no.
all right, so that was Cam that said that. All right, my bad. It sounded like you.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd, are you alright, bro? You staying quiet over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, bro. I'm letting y'all talk. I don't want to talk over people too much, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all do y'all little thing.
Oh, yeah, for
Whatnot.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. I'm just being respectful.
Hold on, you guys. Hey, hold on. There's this little emergency. Hold on real quick.
All right, go ahead, bro. Take your time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't respect channels that do that. She try to block off what you guys gotta say because they don't, how do you say, they don't, you know, go with what they're trying to push.
Have you heard of the Tupac hosted Bill channel?
Oh my God, have I heard of that fucking? Yes, I have.
Man, that channel was complete garbage. Let me tell you what that guy did.
Amen.
So what he did was, you said what?
I said amen to that, brother. I agree.
Yeah, so what he did was he doxed me and he put my personal information in the beginning of the video. He did a video on me because I was saying AKIL the MC was Tupac, so he went and made a video and doxed me by putting my personal information in the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That was very telling to me. Like, why the fuck would you do something like that? Just because I'm making videos saying AKIL the MC is Tupac.
Sorry about that, you guys. My neighbor had just fallen, so I apologize about that. Are you guys here?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now, my favorite thing about Danny, and I've said this on a few interviews and talking to him, is he's open to just about anything. And the reason why I started getting into Wired Up TV as a viewer was because I like the fact that his platform is free flowing. He lets the people reach out to him. He listens to what they got to say, and you know, whether he believes it or not, he puts it out there. And you know, he puts our names at the beginning of our video so people know that it's our stuff and not his. And that's what I like, is because we're able to communicate and get the message out. That's the important thing to me, is that, like I said, people need to make up their own minds, like Danny always says, but they got to look and do research and not just take what anybody says 100%. They got to go look at it, you know. And people are going to change people's minds. I mean, my mind might change 55 times in a day on a certain circumstance.
Yeah.
So it's not an end all be all for anybody out there.
Yeah.
And you know, people are going to believe what they're going to believe, and they gotta do that. What I don't want people doing is just hitting something up and going, yeah, that's the actual 100% factual answer, without looking at anything else, because we're not supposed to be blind. You know, God gave us our own brains to use it, and that's what I want everybody to do out there. Is I want them to open their brains and look at all the avenues and make up these decisions for themselves. So I'm going to believe what I believe. You guys are going to believe what you're going to believe. Danny's going to believe what he's going to believe. But everybody's circumstances are different. Everybody's got to look at the information that they have before them and make that decision on an educated basis, and not just go, oh, he said that. That's the answer. So as far as Hollywood and media and all that crap goes, dude, I see stuff on the news and I'm like, man, that's a cover-up, right? Or they're saying this or they're saying that. I don't just believe it because CNN or Fox News says it. I look at what each one of them says, and then I start doing my own research and finding my own answers and making my own decision based on multiple sources.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's got to do.
Yeah, so exactly, man. So you know, they're not supposed to believe even what I say. You know, do your own research, man. If you think I'm a kook, all good. Maybe I am a kook. You know what I mean? But it's not the end all be all for me. It's Tupac. You know, I got for me, the end all be all for me is my family and supporting them. You know what I mean? And being a man. So you know, yeah, you guys definitely need to research. You know, Akhil the MC, possibilities of being Tupac, and Charlie Tuna. Cause that motherfucker look just like Gaddafi, man. But anyways,
well, yeah, that's what it comes down to, Danny. And also, I think I was trying to get at was the just the Orlando Anderson aspect of it, is that that's actually Tupac, and he's messed up. He's like wearing those prosthetics.
Yeah.
If you just cover everything up on Orlando, like if you just look at the look at the picture, if you cover it up like the nose and the mouth and stuff, just look at the eyes, because the eyes are a dead giveaway. There's no one else's eyes like that. That's Tupac right there. And so what happened is, they also want to say Orlando Anderson was like 6'1" or something like that, or he was super tall. But it's funny because if you look at the one where he's like super tall, supposedly the only picture out there, you don't even see his feet. It looks like he's standing on like a stool.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures out there of him though.
No, like go look at it. I'm telling you.
No, I've seen a lot of pictures of Orlando Anderson, and in most of them you can see his feet.
No, I'm telling you, look at that again. Just analyze what you're looking at. Because
I'll go ahead and do that for you, bro, brother.
The deception runs so. What they did, they just brought in the dinosaur boys, and they're all back from the dead. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry guys, I got my kid over here going crazy.
Well, I see the resemblance on the Yaki Gaddafi thing, and I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I respect your opinions. It's hard for me to figure out any reason why they take all these deaths and then put them all in the same group.
Yeah, but I mean, that's their beliefs, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't really have an answer for that though, right? Because I'm a dad. Fearless is a dad. You know, we're just out here with jobs. We're with iPhones, basically. Yeah. We're just looking at this.
Yeah, you got just like me, man.
And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, how are we supposed to know why they're doing this?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, basically, everybody, do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Don't push something off just because you think it's crazy, because I'll tell you right now, these two gentlemen are not crazy. You know, So, I mean, do your own research, man. Whether you don't believe, I'm not telling people don't believe what I say. Shit, do your own damn research because I might be crazy too. I mean, we might all be wrong. You feel me? Like I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I can be wrong. I've been wrong a lot of the times. And just like with the what's his name, Todd again? Freaking damn it, man.
The crazy Iranian Gobi.
Yeah, Gobi. There you go. Sorry, Gobi. But I pumped the video out. You know, putting out what I've researched. In my opinion, he got back at me. Showed me some stuff that I couldn't actually post on the internet for a couple of reasons or another. You know, just personal shit. I'm not gonna put people's stuff out like that. I don't do that. Phone numbers and stuff like that. I don't do that because people got lives. But anyways, so I didn't put that out there for that reason. But I saw it and I go, you know, hey Gobi, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? This is what's out there, bro. This is what's out on the internet, and I'm sorry if I put that out. So I made another video and said, hey, I was wrong about that. This is what went down. But I still meant what I said on this and this and this and this and that, you know. And, you know, sometimes the internet is wrong. Just like how the media could be wrong, the internet could be wrong too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy-ass people out there, like you guys said, that Photoshop pictures. So any picture could be Photoshopped. I agree with that. So any picture that we see can be Photoshopped. Any picture that you guys see can be Photoshopped. Anything could be fake. Anyways, people need to make up their own mind. Do your own research. Don't just hear something and say, hey, you know what? These guys are crazy. Because if you sit down and you talk to them, like we're doing right now, talking to Can-B and Fearlesstv, which are, you know, two very respectful men, you see that they're not crazy, man. You know, they're very intelligent people that are serious about what they're telling you guys. So y'all need to research that shit and don't just move it aside. But yeah, guys, you know, I really want to thank you guys. You know, I got to go back to the family life because if not, my wife's going to wring my neck. But I really thank you guys, man, for being on here, y'all. I didn't like the beginning of it, how we were arguing, bro. I didn't like that shit at all, just to put that out there. I like this, how we can talk, you know what I'm saying, like men, and agree to disagree. But you know what I'm saying? But I thank you guys, man, for being on here, you know, and explaining to the world, you know what I'm saying, what the deal is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. You guys could be on Wired Up TV whenever y'all want, man. If you guys got something new that you guys want to share with the world, you guys can always be like, hey, Danny, look what I found, bro. Bam, 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 bam. Let me go on the show. You guys are on it automatically, bro. So this is your guys' home, man. You know, you guys are family. I could have swore that I unblocked you, Can-B, but if I didn't, I'm going to go do that. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, you got me. Hey, Danny, you got me blocked too as well.
Oh, did I? Sorry about that, Fearless. But
no, it's all good.
Yeah, well, you know, just like I said, you know, I only block people that are saying negative stuff. If you're coming out here telling your side of the story, it's all good. But once that stuff goes to negative, that's when I block people. But you know, now that we talked, you know what I'm saying, and we got our 2 cents in, or whatever the hell you want to call it, we can be cool. I'm gonna put this interview out, you know, in its entirety. You know, well, you guys got the copy, so you guys will know if I cut it or fuck around with it. There might be some parts in there that you guys didn't hear because I muted the phone, so you guys might hear me going, hey, get the kid, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Disregard that. Right. You feel me? Disregard that, going, hey, get the hell over here, get the fuck out of here. That wasn't towards you guys because I mute the phone, but my recorder is still recording what the hell I'm saying. So you guys are going to get it all uncut, even stuff that you guys didn't hear me yelling at my kid or my wife. So disregard that, though, when you guys hear that, please. But
hey, I just want to say, you know, definitely, we appreciate you having us on. And again, it's this subject is absolutely taboo. Like, you cannot talk about this.
Yeah. And
that says a lot. And the fact that you had us on, Danny, you know, we would love to be on. I know I would, you know, anytime, especially because if you want to start researching this, I know you're going to have some questions. I can answer them because I've looked at everything here. Even down to the video of these guys in Rhythm Rebel, whatever that was, or you know, the old Jurassic 5 in 94. You guys need to pay very close attention to those videos. Just because the timestamp says 94 doesn't mean that happened in 94. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Which is true.
So and then also if you look at that, it looks like they're performing in front of no one. Like they show a crowd.
Exactly. Nobody.
Wait. They show a crowd, and then they pan over a crowd, and they're like, oh yeah, all these people are here, and then it like cuts. It does a cut scene to them like performing.
Yeah.
Like what? Like it's super bizarre. Like and this is what I'm saying about these things, you guys. Pay close attention to the details. It will give it away every time. The devil is in the details. They say that all the time. It really is. It really, truly is. And if you look at the details on these things, like Pac getting that fake tattoo on Venice Beach, you'll start to see the deception. So again, appreciate you having us on, man. And please, if you want to go down this road, man, I'm here, and I'm sure Fearless is here too, man. So go ahead, Fearless.
Yeah, most definitely, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure, guys. So I'm gonna definitely do that video for you guys, trying to disprove the tuna thing. You know, don't take it like I'm disrespecting. Remember, you guys asked me to do it, and plus, I'm not gonna say no negative stuff about you guys. So, you know, we cool now, we homies. So, everything is gonna be positive, and I'll say it again. Check out Camby's channel. It's on YouTube. I'll put the title on there correctly. Please check out his channel. There's other stuff on there. I think I've seen just not Tupac, so there's a whole bunch of other interesting stuff there that y'all really need to see, man. And also Fearlesstv, I've seen his channel too. Got a lot of great stuff. Just not Tupac there. Have a lot of different topics that are very interesting that we definitely need to look at. And you know, this is your guys' home. You guys can be here anytime you guys want. So I'm gonna make that video about Charlie Tuna and see what's up. You feel me? And of course, I'm gonna be more open-minded to the AKIL thing, and you know, have more of an open mind, which I've always have. You know, I've always had that. You know, talk and tell you, man. Every time they bring it up, I always go, "That's interesting, yeah, man. That's crazy, cool." You know, I just don't believe it. You know, but like my mind changed. I told this to my viewers. I used to believe Tupac was dead. So, and my mind changed on that. So, hey, my mind can change anytime, y'all. Just like everybody else's mind. You know, you guys' minds changed too. You guys believed he wasn't AKIL, and then now you guys believe that he is AKIL. So we have the right to change our mind, and my mind can change any day. So thank you guys for being here, guys, man. You know, much love, much respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for all the bickering back and forth that we did, but that's all behind us now. This is your guys' home. Anytime y'all want to be here and tell the world, you know, the truth, and tell the world what you guys got to tell them, you guys are welcome to be here, guys. Thank you guys so much, man.
Yep.
Cool, man. Have a good night.
All right, well, you too, man.